Yeah. They talk, we testify. They scroll, we sanctify. They bait for clicks, I build for freedom. They pander to crowds, I speak to the kingdom. This ain't gossip, this gospel. Ain't a brand, it's a mantle. This ain't performance, it's posture. Anointing over algorithm, I'm not like them imposters. I don't do fake deep, I break yokes. I don't chase viral, I chase hope. I ain't got trends, I got truth. I ain't running from culture, I bring the proof. Wide open, we build different. Cut from cloth, they don't even stitch with. Say it raw, say it real, say it righteous. Say the name Yeshua like we not lifeless. Yeah.
Wide open, we don't do safe. We don't bow down, we don't placate. We lay hands and we lay lines. This ain't rap, this redemption in rhyme.
Timmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Feliz Martes. I'm so grateful that you're here. It is 9:01 Central Standard Time. It is 10:01 Eastern Standard Time. It is 7:01 Western Standard Time. It's not Western Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time. Wake up, West Coast.
Come on now.
Get up out that bed, man.
Get about that bed.
Get up out that bed, man. You heard what I say, man. Get up out that bed, man. Get over the bed, man. Get up out the bed, man. You know what? If I were actually record that, it would go platinum for being, and it's a stupid song. But it's catchy enough that people would actually buy the record and be like, man, have you heard that new Get Up Out That Bed, man? What? Ew. That's how it happens.
Yeah.
Good morning, East Coast. Good morning, Central. Good morning, West. Good morning, world. We are wide open. For the next 3 hours, we're just going to be here. And you know that we're wide open today, but not the rest of this week. V4 conference starts tomorrow in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Transformation Church. I'll be up there for the whole thing. And yeesh. I'm just excited that we get to at least get 2 days in this week, and then we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program next week. On Monday. If you look for us tomorrow, there'll be a basement episode here, but we won't be here. If you look for us Thursday, that same basement episode from Wednesday will be there, but we won't be here.
You can watch comedy. The comedy.
You can watch the well, if they're a member.
If you're a member.
If you're a member, you can watch the comedy show. If not, then become a member. Then you can watch the comedy show. If you tune in on Friday, we won't be here. Okay?
Spend lunch with you?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You know what I'm saying? No. Spend lunch with you.
No.
Juliet, listen. Conference. This is conference month. V4 is right now, and then the Upset the World Whole Woman Co-Experience is the end of this month. October 30th, 31st, and November 1st. Our hands are full. Our hands are full. We're gonna get a We're gonna get a much needed break in November. Derek's on vacation. Hector is going for his annual trip.
Need to run something by you on that.
Oh, you need to run something by me on that?
Yes. I'm pretty sure we're both out on the same week. Are you planning to do wide open? Sorry, we're just figuring out logistics right now.
No.
November 10th.
Yeah, I'm off that week when y'all are out.
You're off too?
Yes.
What you doing?
I'm chilling.
Okay.
I'll be roller skating.
I was ready to call in like a fiver, a little Mexican or something to come help.
How little?
Small. Shorter than Julie.
Shorter than Julie?
I was hoping that Tim was going to meet us in Cali. We were going to do wide open Cali.
No, we can't do that. We need to rest.
Oh, okay.
I'm hiking.
All right.
I'll be roller skating. If I get to Cali, I'm gonna be on Venice Beach.
That's what I'm saying.
That'll be
Live
fun.
open.
That'll be fun.
I'll be on Venice Beach skating.
That would be fun.
What I won't be doing is
I'll take you to the spot in Dago where you really want to skate, dog.
Really?
Yes. Right on the bay. Amazing.
How fun.
But
Broadway Pier.
it's just so many people.
No, it's really like
There's a lot of
I have to show
people?
you. I have to show you.
Okay.
It's less populated than Venice Beach. That's for
Okay.
sure.
Cool. I think Venice is just familiar.
Yeah, I got
You know what I mean? It's
Old
just a
school
familiar.
vibe.
Yeah.
Have you been lately?
Have I been to Venice lately?
Yes.
No, I haven't been
It's a
lately.
little scary.
It wouldn't be scary for me.
I know you're a savage. I know you're a
Yeah.
thug.
Yeah.
The Lord has you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You might get a little
No.
shankster.
A little
Nah.
shit.
But luckily, you
People
have,
that get shanked.
I know you have double
Got
XP
it.
on your communication skill. So like you could easily make a friend of a mugger. Like, hey, my brother, what's really going on? Huh? And he's like, well, my mom.
But there's also a look. Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
I saw the look at the airport.
Yeah. There's some looks that lets people know that you're not the one. You know what I mean? Like, there's just certain people.
You know what I do, Tim? I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Okay.
We all grew up in the hood here, okay? One of my tricks, I'm not a big guy. I'm 5'2" or something, and I got freckles. And
5'2" is crazy,
I'm
bro.
not crazy muscular. Like, I'm a pretty average
you're
looking
pretty-
Joe.
you got some
But
muscles.
what I'm saying is, like, I'm not out there looking like a crazy threat. I blend in with the crowd. But sometimes, especially when I'm blogging, I'm by myself. I go to scary area, or scary to some, not to everyone. But I like to go film in the hood. I like to go to here, Deep Ellum, Oak Cliff, Pleasant Grove, wherever. I walk aggressively. Because a lot of times, the people that want to hurt someone or prey on someone, they're alone or they're with a buddy and they're looking at you. Mm-hmm. Dude, I figured this out. And I've tried this in multiple hoods. I just walk aggressively. Walking quicker, moving the shoulders a little bit more. And I'm not even trying to look scary. Maybe I'm trying to look like a crackhead. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I look like I'm on the move.
I don't even know what I'm doing,
But I've seen guys curve me, not because they're afraid of me, but they're like, he might give us it might not be an easy mug because I'm looking like half a Momo out there, but I'm, moving, scratching. Like I'm just doing anything I can to look like, I will leave that guy alone. What is your move?
I look him dead in the eye.
You do the eye thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I look him dead in the eye. You looking at me, I'm looking at you.
I like that. I do that too a little bit.
That's it. You see me, I see you. Ain't nobody getting run up on. You see me, I see you. You clocked me. Oh, you clocked me, I clocked you.
That's good. You do a smile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I always, no matter where I am, I lock eyes and I always say, what's up? Y'all good? Yeah, and you know what I'm saying?
Is good.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all good?
Y'all good there's a lot under that y'all good.
Yeah.
Because it's confirmed. What are y'all about?
Yeah.
What's your
Because
intentions?
I'm good.
Yes.
Y'all good?
Yeah, it's good.
Because if y'all bad, then it's about to be bad, and I could get jacked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you again, I'm not over here 6'5", former cruiserweight. I'm 5'9", 164, right? And do you know? I thought about this the other day. Do you know I have gained since high school? I have gained 25 pounds. That's all I've gained since high school. It's 25 pounds.
Is that fast metabolism?
It's metabolism and it's diet.
Genetics.
Oh, okay.
And it's genetics. It's absolutely genetics. Look at these wrists. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been skinny my whole life.
Thank you for saying that. I am infatuated with wrists.
You're infatuated with wrists?
Yes.
Why?
You ever seen a thick wrist?
Yes.
And then I get annoyed. I'm like, brother, especially if it's a dude. I'm like, you can gain muscle easily. You got thick wrists. You got fat hands. But you're doing nothing. You ever seen these guys?
Are you gonna start talking about the
That was
meat?
yesterday. No, this is new content now.
Okay.
I'm just saying. You ever seen a brother with thick wrist and fat hands, and they're slim by choice? I'm like, eat, do a push-up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I actually you lost me.
All right.
So you're mad that is it disproportionate to you? Are you saying that they have a slim frame but then they have thick wrist?
If I take off my shirt in public,
Okay.
I have one of the most horrendous body types known to mankind, right?
Horrendous.
I love myself. Don't get me wrong. I've done my work. But what I'm saying is, look slim from the front, turn sideways. It's the biggest pair you've ever seen in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha.
That's my body type.
So you're an optical illusion.
Exactly. Men
Gotcha.
in black, those tall cockroaches getting the coffee.
Yep.
I'm those guys.
Got it.
No butt. It just sinks in.
Yep.
And then the gut and everything small, skinny wrist.
I love those characters.
I thank you.
They're
And then
so
I see the
hilarious.
guys with the thick wrists and the fat hands, but they choose to not eat and do a push-up. I'm like, what are we doing? You got the genetics.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know
Really?
yet. Yeah. So okay, so you're saying they should be slim and they're not?
They're slim by choice. They got the genetics to beef up easily.
Oh,
They're
got
not
you.
getting
Got you.
big. They got the thick wrist. They got the fat hands.
Oh, you're like you have
Go work
what
out. Go eat. Your body's waiting on you, fatty. You're not doing nothing. And I'm over here starving, 40 push-ups, looking out the window, praying for a miracle. God's not listening. The body type's not changing. This is what I got. I'm not. The only way I'll get rid of my lonjas, I can drop to 140. I'll still have a little lonjita. I got to get surgery. But some people are locked in. They got the little V that goes down. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Thick wrist, fat hands is what I'm saying.
Got you.
Eat.
Got you. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Yeah. I now I understand what you're saying. And man, sounds frustrating, Hector.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it sounds frustrating. I'm so sorry.
Empathy.
I'm so sorry.
Empathy
You got it.
unlocked.
Yeah, man. That sounds frustrating, bro. What do you need today?
I feel safe. No,
Okay,
I
okay.
needed a, what is that called? I needed to get it out.
Yeah, absolutely. You need a containment.
Containment.
Yeah,
There
you need
go.
a containment.
Yeah, you read the whale. You're like, I see what you're experiencing, Hector. That sounds frustrating.
Yeah, man. That's so funny, man. That's so funny. Dude, that's hilarious. All right.
Kim, you playing dominoes
No.
right now? Oh,
No.
okay.
I'm looking in the live chat. That would be crazy. That would be crazy dismissive.
That is one of your moves, though, at the airport.
That's exactly right.
Whenever there's some folks around and you're like, I'm ready to just chill.
That's right.
The dominoes comes out.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you're playing with someone across the world.
I am. I'm
I was
playing.
about to battle you because I got some skills.
Do you have the same domino app?
I don't.
Okay.
But I was about to be like,
Get it.
domino,
Get it.
fit a little lay.
No, get it. Since you said something.
Bruh.
You said something.
Okay.
Now you got to do something.
Say something, do something.
If you say something, do something. If you see something, say something. But if you say something, do something. Oh my god. Okay.
So
all
we're
right.
working on Monday. We're not celebrating Colonizer Day.
No.
Okay, bet.
Absolutely.
Colonizer Day.
Yeah, Columbus.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
We're not celebrating that day.
I heard he wasn't great.
Well, you know, history gets to rewrite how they want to experience people. He didn't discover this country. It was discovered. It was new to him.
It is new to him.
It wasn't new to the people living here.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the fact that like this, and he didn't even think he was in America when he got here.
Straight
He
up.
thought it was somewhere. I mean, he
India's
didn't
right.
know
He was
what
going for
America
India.
was, huh?
He was going for India.
I don't know where he thought he was going on that boat. But first of all, shout out to him for just being brave enough to get on the boat and be like, man, we just gonna keep pushing until we see land again.
Wow.
That's some scary-ish.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that.
Did he go on behalf of another country to basically like
Spain?
Okay, so
Spain.
He went to scout for Spain. Once it was confirmed, he sends a dove or something, and then they come, or how does that work?
No, that dove would have been the buffest. Would have had the buffest wrist of all time, Hector.
Like,
He brought the Bible into it, dog.
This dude just mixed up the ark with.
with the pinta.
So
de
when he
Santa
got, so when he
Maria,
got here, did he tell God to make it rain and drown everybody? And is that how?
Wow. Yeah. So he parted the Atlantic Ocean, and
I'm just trying to figure out, like, he didn't, like, obviously he probably had some folks go with him, but the whole military and other colonizers didn't follow, right? Or
No.
how did it work?
Well, you know.
there we go. History in the morning.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They had to go back at some point.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Yeah, like
stay.
it's not a one-way trip, bro. It's a boat. It could go more than once.
Yeah, but a round trip back?
But they have first class. They're good.
Yeah,
Concierge
they had the whole boat.
Concierge key? They're getting updates via dove.
They're like, hey, we love you so much.
There was somebody waiting at the dock with him.
They're like, I've sailed 1,000,000 miles, dog. When am I going to get up?
They had the sign, Columbus.
They're like, sorry, you're still in 79.
Holding up a sign.
Columbus.
You're still in
Mr. Columbus, we're so happy you made it here intact. Oh, dude, that crap is hilarious. Oh man,
Monday locked in.
Monday locked in, man. We locked in on Monday.
Can't wait.
We good. What was up? Okay, I want to talk about this thingy here. I had a conversation with my teacher, my Spanish teacher, and we started talking about incels. Now, if you don't know what incels are, I'm about to break all of this down to you, but it was a fascinating discussion because there are lingering traces of it in our culture, and I just want us to be aware of it, because I think this is I think this is not just something that's going on in secular culture. I believe this has seeped into sacred culture,
Yes.
our Christian culture, our faith culture, whatever label you want to put it under. So what is an incel? An incel, INCEL, is short for involuntary celibate. Someone who desires sexual or romantic intimacy, but is unable to obtain it despite wanting it. Over time, incel became not just a descriptor, but a subcultural identity, especially among men. And this is what we're going to get into. Often tied to online forums and ideologies about gender, sexuality, attractiveness, and grievance. The incel community, quote unquote, is mostly online, forums, chat groups, comment sections, etc., where members share experiences, narratives, and sometimes extremist ideas. Incels have been in our DMs, and they've definitely been in our comment section.
Yes.
Now that I have this context. Importantly, most people who are involuntarily single or celibate do not adopt the incel identity or ideology. So just because you might be involuntarily celibate for a time or for a season or for a lifetime does not automatically make you an incel.
Right.
Okay. The term incel refers more to a social identity and often to adopting certain ways of interpreting one's relationships and society. So here's the historical social roots and why it's become more visible. To understand why incels have become more visible and arguably more potent in the 2020s, we must look at several overlapping forces, structural and social changes. Greater social isolation and digital mediation of relationships. In many societies, people increasingly form relationships through digital platforms, social media, dating apps, etc. That raises barriers, algorithms, superficial cues, swiping culture, for some to connect meaningfully. Increased loneliness, weaker community ties, and less natural meeting opportunities in small towns, tight-knit communities, etc., may play a role. Let me just stop and say, back in the day, you dated somebody from your town because that's all you had exposure to.
And you saw them often.
And you knew who their family were, and you knew who her older sister was or younger brother, and blah, 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 blah. And organically, people got together or didn't get together like that.
Right.
Now, if you live in a small community, but you're looking at some hot guy or girl in Phoenix,
right,
and you live in Minnesota, now you're comparing your dating pool to some dude in Phoenix. Some narratives about men's well-being in 2025 point to rising loneliness, mental health struggles, and career stagnation as contributing forces. That's a whole hour in itself. Heightened status and appearance stratification. The rise of social media, image-driven culture, lookism, body aesthetic hierarchies, and conspicuousness may magnify the sense that only certain people by looks, wealth, or status get partners.
How many times do you hear that?
Oh, this is red pill all day.
Yes.
Within incel discourse, there is often the belief that a small elite of men monopolizes romantic or sexual access to women. Chads, I didn't even know that was a term. Chads, alpha sigma tropes. Cultural backlash, gender politics turbulence. As feminism, gender equality, and sexual autonomy have gained cultural and institutional ground, there is sometimes a counter recoil among certain male cohorts who feel disempowered, alienated, and resentful. The incel ideology often frames women, feminism, or the system as unfairly privileging women or further constraining men. Radicalization via algorithms and filter bubbles. Online platforms can amplify extremist or grievance messaging by recommending more radical content once someone is curious. Incels often use in-group language, memes, cryptolex, and shifting terms to evade moderation and to signal belonging. Some incel accounts rebrand as self-improvement and looks maxing content to skirt platform bans. And this is the truth. Before I got off social media, this is all making so much sense now. Before I got off social media, I used to see many accounts like this. It was under self-improvement, but you could tell the themes were kind of like us against them.
Yeah.
Mental health, disability, neurodiversity intersections. Recent research has shown that among self-identified incels, there is a higher prevalence of mental health difficulties, depression, anxiety, suicidal ideation, and a greater incidence of autistic traits or characteristics. Some may face social anxiety, social skill deficits, or stigmatization. Bullying. The identity itself can then intensify self-stigma, shame, and isolation, creating a feedback loop. Wow.
But not, is that essentially self-fulfilling prophecy?
Oh, absolutely.
You just made yourself believe this because you believe it.
Absolutely.
And you think it's true, but it's not.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you could have one incident, and that incident feeds the narrative you've already been telling yourself.
Exactly.
Because one person proved it to be right. Now, all of the rest of humanity has to be penalized because one person proved this to be right. Okay, trends as of 2025 and new findings. Because the incel phenomenon has only recently been studied more intensively, many findings are emerging, but here's a snapshot of what scholars are observing around now. Key empirical findings, 2023 to 2025. A major study published by Swansea University in 2025 found the following among men who identify as incels. 37% reported daily suicidal thoughts. That's heartbreaking.
Terrible.
30% scored above the clinical cutoff on a short autism spectrum screening, indicating a much higher presence of autistic traits than in the general population. 48% picked the highest response on all three items of a standard loneliness scale, extremely high loneliness. 86% reported having been bullied in the past. There is a big one.
Big one.
Versus about 33% in general populations. The sample was diverse in ethnicity, 58% white, 42% people of color, and socioeconomic background. Many were middle or lower middle class. This challenges stereotypes of incels being uniformly white, poor, or far right. The Swansea study also emphasized that poor mental health, bitterness, frustration, and disdain toward women are among the more consistent traits across the sample, though with variation, rather than rigid demographics. In mating psychology research, incels tend to overemphasize the importance of physical attractiveness and financial prospects in what they believe women prioritize, while underestimating the weight women place on intelligence, kindness, loyalty, and humor. Incels often report a lower self-perceived mate value. They believe they are less desirable and feel more external locus of control. They feel their circumstances are outside their control for their singlehood. Interestingly, in some studies, incels actually lower their standards for partners more than non-incel single men, but still believe they cannot reach them. There is evidence that incel forums are growing and or intensifying. One report said the largest incel forum nearly doubled in size recently, with increased misogynistic content after popular culture stimuli. Content analysis of incel forums show rising use of violent language over time, especially among more engaged users. Oh, we've definitely had a couple of those in Discord.
Yeah.
One large audit of nearly 7 million posts found that non-directed violent language, threats, insinuations is increasing. Some incel communities are now using coded terms of self-help framing to avoid being removed from platforms. Another trend, some incels reject education, employment, or self-improvement. Ew.
Yes.
Framing non-participation as ideological. Simply put, forums sometimes reinforce giving up on conventional social mobility or success. Regarding risk, governments and security analysts, are increasingly regarding incel ideology as a potential ideological threat, particularly when it intersects with extremism and violent intent. On perception versus reality, research shows incels often overestimate how negatively society regards them. This is a big deal. They see themselves as more hated or criticized than they actually are. In short, the data portray a community grappling with severe loneliness, mental health challenges, identity, resentment, or grievance, and a distorted view of social dynamics. It's not monolithic, but there are robust patterns. Wow.
And there's another one right here, man and women, but I know you just said a lot. I don't know if you want to go into this one immediately or just break down the first part.
Bro, First, I have a lot of empathy.
Yes.
To know that there are a group of young men out there who are in a feedback loop of negativity. Their self-talk is negative. And then this self-talk goes on autopilot to the point that it keeps them in a state of depression, loneliness, and suicidal ideation. It's heartbreaking.
You know what I saw yesterday, bro? At the WWE, I went to go film,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm only saying this not to derail us, but to just confirm what I saw with my eyes yesterday. It made me so sad. It's a male audience,
Of course.
The age, and I'm talking the ages go from 7-year-olds to 60-year-olds.
Yeah.
I saw it all yesterday.
Yeah.
So one dude, bigger guy, Latino dude, and there's been a popular brand for a while. It's a, like anti-social club. So
Yeah,
that's been
I've
around
seen it.
forever.
Yeah.
And that's cute. Could be like a little introvert thing. And there are some people who are like, it's a more sad situation that they're isolated. But he had the one, again, bigger dude, like heavy set, shirt super tight. Like he has his food and his beer and everything. And it's the anti-social shirt, but it might have been a knockoff or the same brand, but the anti was cut out and it said Sad Boys Club, but just wearing it. And I'm like, it looks cool. It looks like streetwear, but I wonder if like they buy that because they think it looks cool, but subconsciously
They're reinforcing what they feel about
they're
themselves.
just branding themselves.
Yeah.
I'm a sad person.
Yeah.
I'm isolated.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
Yeah.
Because it looks cute. The merch is cool.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that's something that men do because I see a lot of that merch with things like that.
Yeah, man. It literally saddens me. Like I'm really sad thinking about I guess because I have two boys and at the age and stage they are now, obviously they've had to like go through their little hurts, and when they get bullied or somebody talks about them or says something derogatory to them or their interactions with girls, I would just be devastated as a dad that my sons didn't think that they were handsome, that didn't think that they had value. If they had a narrative in their mind that no one will ever want to date me, or like my brain just, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that.
You raise your kids like you affirm them so much.
Mm-hmm.
You don't let them drown. Like you see them, but you let them struggle a little bit in the water.
For sure.
Like you do let them have life
They gotta
experiences.
have those experiences.
You're there.
For sure.
You're available. You
For
got
sure.
the what is it? Where you
The little life raft.
you got the life raft ready, but
yeah,
you're
yeah,
letting
yeah.
them struggle.
Yeah, for sure.
And we see you on stream and obviously off stream, but you affirm them. You are handsome. You smell good. Your hair looks good. You dress good today. Go put on lotion, brother. You forgot to put lotion on.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
It's a very beautiful thing, and I would assume a lot of these incels don't have that or never had that.
Yeah, like I'm just thinking about, because it's easy to just like pull up something on incels and be like, aha, these people, I can't believe these guys, da 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 da. But it's like people don't get like that by themselves. So it automatically makes me curious and lean into what was missing for them.
Yes.
No father in the house. Maybe you got a mom in the house, but the mom is so mad that she's alone. She's taken out on the young man. And this is his first interaction with a woman. A little boy's first interaction with a woman is with his mama. And we talk about all these young men that have father wounds out here. You have no idea how many men out here got mother wounds. Mother wounds are a real thing. And so, yeah, I'm just, I think I just have a lot of empathy for them. Obviously, what it turns them into, I have no sympathy for.
At some point, it's a choice now.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you don't have to stay like this.
Yes.
Especially when I read that they're against education, they're against personal development, they're against actually working on themselves. Like, I got no sympathy for that. No. But I do have massive amounts of empathy for the way somebody can arrive there. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't go a day in my life without hearing from both of my parents how much I was valued, loved, I'm handsome. There was never no doubt in my mind I was going to marry a beautiful woman and live life and get married and all that kind of like that.
Yeah.
And I've been rejected by women like that I really, really liked, and they didn't like me back. And that stung, but it never turned into a feedback loop of I'm ugly and nobody wants me. She didn't want me.
Yeah, right. It could build character.
Yeah, absolutely. And when I was growing up, all no meant was no. No means no.
No means no, for sure.
Sometimes no means not now. Right? But she has to be the one to spin the block and let me know that no was for then, but not now. But also no was on to the next. I don't understand how no from one person means no forever. No for me always meant on to the next.
Like their loss.
Yes, duck, duck, goose out here, fam.
Question for you, Tim, because I see a lot of men triggered in the comment section.
Really?
On YouTube and on Discord.
Really?
Yeah, and you said young men.
Yeah.
And there's men that probably were young men at one time and have, aged.
Yeah, for sure.
So in this type of world that what's going on right now in terms of like social media, online engagement, what's your recommendation to how to build connection and confidence in oneself and refrain and move away from the resentment and isolation that this might be causing people?
First of all, get off the internet.
Mm.
You need a massive detox. You got to the only way to get back to reality is to leave virtual reality. And I understand that because times have changed and younger generations connect through social media. I don't have social media. Well, Tim, you're 50 and da-da-da-da-da-da. If I put my full weight into social media, I could run all the numbers up. I choose not to do it. I just, God, whatever you want me to have, we can have. But I'm not going to be out there. But if you are 40, 30, 20, teen, and you want to reconnect with reality, you got to touch grass. You got to get off social media. You got to remember your algorithm. If you're triggered by this, what we're talking about right now as a man, I'm telling you right now, you have to get off social media. Why do I say that? Because your algorithm is already compromised. If this is triggering you, if you're feeling some type of way about this topic that we're on, if it's bringing up emotions for you, first of all, make sure you lean towards curiosity and curiosity. Curiosity leads you inward. That's where you're going to find answers. Curiosity leads you outward. You're not going to find any answers. You're just going to wind up mad at me. Right. And then saying, Tim only be talking about guys. He never says nothing about girls. I've heard it before. So what I'm saying is lean in towards curiosity. Ask yourself, what's coming up for me? If rejection's coming up, identify it. If loneliness is coming up, identify it. If you have consciously or subconsciously actually stepped into this ideological mentality, I'm grateful we're having the conversation today, because no blood-washed believer in Jesus Christ should have this mentality. Paul was single. He never got married. He wasn't an incel. We have to remember, let this mind be in you, Philippians says, that was also in Christ Jesus. The world does not get to influence our belief systems and the way that we think. We are supposed to have the mind of Christ. And you do that by making this book the priority, not any other book. You do this by making these pages the priority, not internet pages. And this is a back to reality for some people. And it's not just guys, it's girls as well. There's incels and there's femcels. But literally, the narrative cannot be what the world is trying to make it. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you, if you feel that you're even on the scale of this, you may not be heavy into it, you may have a big toe on it. I'm telling you right now, your algorithm is already compromised because you've already liked stuff that feeds into this narrative. You've already saved clips that feed into this narrative, and the algorithm continues to give you more of what you've already liked. So you may have consciously or subconsciously curated this type of content to keep coming to you. I have family members that have sent me clips and I'm like, I didn't know it was this. I didn't even know it was, incel. But after like the third or fourth, hey, what do you think about this? I'm like, oh, okay, I see what y'all on. There's actually been some content that some guys have taken of ours and used it for their incel Instagram pages. Again, I did not know there was a whole term and a whole ideology behind it. I was just calling it all red pill, but I'm so grateful that I have more context to it now. Y'all know, for me, Jesus is king, context is queen. With all thy getting, get an understanding. Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get an understanding. All right. Differences or potential differences between men incels and women incels. And challenges. While the vast majority of incel community is male, there is a subculture sometimes called femcels, female involuntary celibates, but the dynamics are not simply symmetric. Femcels, experience an emotional response. Women who identify as femcels often experience sadness, self-blame, low self-esteem, shame, and depression more than anger or externalizing blame. Because of gender social norms, they may internalize rejection more. They often attribute their lack of relationships to apparent social awkwardness and perceived deficits. Community structure and ideology. The femcel community is smaller and less visible, fewer forums, less mainstream traction. Some femcel discourse has developed pink pill or pink pill communities in response to the red pill. Incel men's discourse, arguing that unattractive or socially marginalized women suffer sexual disadvantage. Femcel ideology tends to be less violent and outwardly hostile on average than incel ideology. The narratives emphasize isolation, despair, and stigma rather than blame or revenge. Why fewer women incels? One reason is that women generally have more social connection networks, friendships, peers, which can act as buffers. I want to elaborate on that. Societal norms generally give more leeway for women to be single without stigma, though that is changing. Women may also have more avenues to self-value beyond just romantic sexual status, though this is generalized and not universal. So while femcels share the pain of involuntary loneliness, their coping styles is a big deal, Community structure and outward ideology often look different. Why men dominate the incel identity. Masculine identity and social pressure. In many cultures, male identity is more tightly tied to success, status, sexual conquest, competitiveness, and agency. Failing in that domain can produce shame, resentment, and a crisis of identity. Men often get less social permission to express vulnerability or humiliation. Subcultural spaces like incel forums provide a safe space for that grief in a twisted way. Oh, that breaks my heart. It makes me super happy that we're doing this. Wow. But if you notice, disproportionately, more women call in than men.
It's true.
Tendency toward externalizing and grievance. Some men channel their frustration outward, blame, anger, and misogyny. Didn't I just say you cannot, if it leads to furiosity, you're going to go outward. That tends to become more visible and is more alarming and studied. The incel ideology's logic of entitlement to sexual romantic access and resentment is more culturally resonant or socially amplified in men than women in many societies. All right, that's enough.
It's a lot.
Dios mío.
That chat was loaded today. It's a lot.
Wow. Woo! Man, we got to get back. Listen, this is going to sound so old school. And I don't have no other way to put it. The Bible will take care of all of that. Now, I don't mean that in some like, just read the Bible. I'm not trying to say in a dismissive way. But you will not know and understand who you are until you read the book. The Creator left you the book. And then you have to be around people that believe in the book as well, because they will start to remind you of who you are. But this brings up a bigger thing around good communities and toxic communities. Like, there are communities that will help you grow and to thrive, and there are communities that will aid and abet in killing you. Emotionally, spiritually, relationally, psychologically, physically. The right community can make or break you. The right friends can make or break you. And it is true. Men have different societal norms than women do. And if you don't have a job, you're looked at as less than. If you don't have the type of job that, I don't know, one says you should have, right? If you're a car salesman versus the guy that cleans the showroom floor, right? Every time, this makes me want to go so many different directions. Stay focused, Tim.
There is a lot of directions.
I think I just want to stay focused on, if you are a believer in Jesus. I'm glad that we picked this up, started talking about it. And if you are a believer in Jesus, male or female, this ideology does not belong to you. You have a community. You have the biggest community in the world as it relates to believers. It doesn't mean every sub-community is healthy. But it does mean you have an exponentially, that's the wrong word to use. You have a greater chance at community, healthy community, within the body of Christ to rid yourself of this ideology than you do outside of this. And whatever this is brought up today, I don't know why it was on my heart to talk about this today, but I'm glad we're doing it. And I have not looked down at the comments. I've just been too busy talking. But like, I just felt like this needed to be addressed today.
If you wouldn't mind, could you expound on why it hit you so hard?
Yeah, I think when Maritha brought it up to me last week, because I'm a empath and because safe spaces, I know how transformative safe spaces are because I know how transformative it was for me. Mm-hmm. And so I just started thinking about the isolation and the loneliness keeps them out of safe spaces where all of this could actually melt away.
Yes.
But you can't, none of this leaves if you by yourself rehearsing this to yourself. None of this goes away. But if you don't come out of the shadows and step into the light, then all of this continues to be reinforced. And then you wind up writing a manifesto and shooting somebody.
Just because you didn't talk.
All because you had nobody to talk to.
By choice.
By choice. Because what got reinforced in your head? Nobody will listen to me. Nobody will listen to me. Nobody will listen to me. And it's like, you played yourself. You lied to yourself. So I'm like, man, dude, like it's like, you know, we can only do so much. We are here. We are here. Dude. Listen, I know we're not the only one do this. But are we like the only ones doing this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we sit here every day, 5 days a week. Most weeks. The majority of weeks. Just call in for whatever. Who the hell does that, dude?
Yeah.
Nadie.
I don't know.
No creo.
I'm on the internet a lot. I don't see it.
Facts. Even
So
if they did the brand that you, the empathy and the space that you hold, the containment.
So I know that we can't fix. Listen, I'm not one of these people that again, I'm a optimistic realist. I'm not one of these people that's like, man, I can't make a difference. There's just too many problems. Look, I know that what we do on this show helps people. And that's all we can do. I want to help one person at a time, as many people as we can. Like, that's what I can do. I can't fix this entire problem. Also, there's a group of people that cannot make this their excuse when they know that this is what we do every day. And you refuse to call in. You kind of linger off in the distance, but you refuse to step into the light. You refuse to bring your vulnerability, but then got the nerve to keep this same mentality. The devil is a lie. Now, if you don't know nothing about us, you never heard of us, listen, praying for them people, right? Because again, I have empathy for how they got there. I have no sympathy for them staying there. But you can't be a part of our community, hold this ideology, get triggered, but then not want to step into the light. That I cannot condone. That I will not co-sign on. Well, I just feel like if I say my piece, then you're not gonna understand me anyway. Assumptions. Guess who they make asses of?
You and me.
What do we like? You gotta step into the light. Again, fully seen, fully heard, fully known, fully loved. I don't have to agree with you. And you ain't gotta agree with me. But you gonna knock you would rather not have 4 because you might not have 5?
It ain't mathing.
That math don't math. That math don't math.
It ain't adding up, Tim.
That math don't math. That math don't math. That math don't math. You're going to have to see me today. You're going to have to hear me today. You don't have to agree with me. You're going to have to hear me. I refuse to go unseen. I refuse to go unheard. I spent 11 years of my life in silence because of sexual abuse from 8 to 19. I'm not doing that no more. I could have easily been on this list because of past traumas and pains and all that kind of stuff. Hell no. I stepped into the light. I stepped into the light. And some of y'all, you're in the space you're in because you keep yourself there. Don't blame nobody else. I don't want to hear nothing about your dad left you. And Somebody else daddy left them too. I didn't have, my mama died when I was little. Somebody else's mama died too. Stop playing. You ain't the only one going through none of this. You're not the only one going through none of this. So we got to stop playing ourselves, man.
Yeah.
We got to step into the light.
Mallory on the Discord said, "It 4 out of 5 ain't bad. You want agreement. You don't want help."
Exactly right. That's good. Thank you, Mallory. Yeah, you want agreement. You don't want help. You had help. You don't want it. Yeah, that's good, Mal. Mm-hmm. That's what that is.
Right.
You just want to sit in a corner and brood in it. You just, that narrative. Mm-hmm. Because for some of these people, that narrative, it makes you feel good about yourself. Because any other narrative makes you going to have to work. It's a lazy somebody that will say, I won't get up and go outside to work today because there might be a bear outside. It's literally a proverb.
Yeah, it is a proverb.
I mean, I would go outside and work, but man, there might be some lions out there. What? You got to get up, get out, and get something. Oh yeah, and who said that? Trey Hall. And stop blaming Satan for everything. You know why you can't stop? Let me tell you why you got to stop blaming Satan for everything. Because Satan might have whispered the lie to you, but you the one who kept repeating it. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Satan is the accuser of the brethren for a reason, because everything he tells God is the truth. Y'all got that whole devil is a lie mixed up. He lies to us. He can't lie to God. A liar will not tarry in his presence. So when the adversary goes to Adonai to accuse us of sin, he's telling the truth about everything. And that's why we have to have an advocate. The devil don't lie to God about us. He is a great prosecuting attorney. We just have a better defense. And our defense is the blood. But you wonder why the enemy ain't got a demon possess everybody? Because he has everybody on autopilot. He got millions hooked on porn over here. He got millions hooked on drugs over here. He got millions hooked on a lie over here. And his lies are effective. His deceit is effective. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm just letting that marinate. Well, I'm glad we covered this today. You about to say something?
No, I was going to talk to Hector about something I was typing.
Yeah, I'm just if anybody is knows someone, if first of all, if you're in if here's the best way. If you have been in this mindset a little bit or a lot, consciously or subconsciously, repent. Just like we do with everything else. Repent doesn't mean to apologize. Doesn't mean to say I'm sorry. It means to change one's mind about the way you've been thinking about what you've been doing or what you've been saying. And you can just repent. God, I repent. I changed my mind. I don't know why I don't know why I was having this mentality. It's kept me angry. It's kept me sad. It's kept me depressed. It's kept me lonely. It's kept me isolated. I repent. I'm coming out of this. And then just like tap in with somebody. Nobody's telling you to make a leapfrog of a jump. But just step out of it, man. You ain't got to stay in that. You do not have to stay in that. Oh, we got somebody in here. We got a guy. Oh. Wesley Curry II. Have you having your fill? I called your name. You good? You feel better? You want to call in the second hour? That way you don't have to type and wear out your fingers. You can call in. You feel like doing that? Because it looks like they're blocking you. So just call in. I won't interrupt you if you want to talk. Get into the Discord. You can find the link. Get into the Discord if you want to call in. Let's have a conversation. That way you won't have to wear your fingers out. Wesley Curry II.
Love you, Wesley. You can hit me up on Discord and I can set it up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I just dropped the link.
Come through, homie.
I just dropped the link for you.
And we mean that. That's not like a condescending thing. We mean what we say.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're writing in all caps.
Yeah.
You're clearly passionate about something. Just call in.
Yep.
That way you won't have to keep typing. That's crazy. So
Another perspective on the incel thing, Tim, past the age of like your adolescence and your coming of age years. Let's say you're an adult now, and I've seen this, and when you have the choice and the cognitive strength to like, I'm going to go do my work now, and you choose not to, and you live in that self-fulfilling prophecy. From what I see, I ain't no therapist, I ain't no psychologist, but from what I see and my own experience, not so much with the incel part, but the not wanting to do my work, you start having crazy narcissistic tendencies.
ooh-wee.
Because you will use, again, like you said, my mom wasn't there, this happened, my dad offed himself, my wife cheated on me. All of those things, if that really happened, that's true.
Yeah.
But now you're using your trauma to victimize yourself to manipulate things that you want.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
And because I've been in there, I've been in those shoes. Again, not from the incel aspect. I've been blessed. I have a wife. Yay, me. Awesome. Praise God. But from the aspect,
Yay, me is hilarious.
But from the aspect of not wanting to do the work,
Yep.
bro, I'm talking from how delusional I was. I was like, I am a victim, and y'all don't want to help me. This happened. I want to kill myself, like whatever. And you're blind.
Yeah.
When you're there,
Facts.
you really believe you're the victim.
Yeah, it's so true.
And you don't know you're manipulating people
Yeah.
with you're using your trauma as a tool
Exactly
to get
right.
something you want.
That's exactly right.
Instead of just doing your work.
That's exactly
You're a
right.
narcissist.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
And
it's
then-
you at the expense of everybody else.
And then the people that the false humility, they never want to receive help.
Right.
And that's
I got this. I'm on my own.
I'm on my own, or they keep helping other people, but they don't help themselves.
Hey, you know what be cracking me up, and obviously I'm being facetious, but I'm being serious at the same time. It be the ones talking about I don't need no help. I got this, but then go get a haircut. Cut your own hair since you got it. Do your own taxes since you got it.
Right.
Because you got this. You don't need no help.
Right.
Don't go to the doctor the next time you feel that pain in your stomach. Self-diagnose it. Buy yourself an x-ray machine and do your own x-rays. That's why you don't have to pay for it. All they be trying to do is take your money, and they're no better than I am. Nobody said they are, but they have an expertise that you don't. It's amazing that people pick and choose where they want their help.
Wow.
And they don't want it on their emotions, but they want somebody to do those nails. They don't want it on their emotions, but they want somebody to put that lace front on correctly. All I'm saying is you need to get it. These people need to just, I'm just over here like, what is happening? What is happening? ¿Qué pasó? Estoy muy confuso. Muy, muy confuso. Pero es no problema para mí.
One topic this morning.
Hey, I know I didn't know it was gonna take up the whole thing.
Focus Tuesday. Got it.
Focus Tuesday.
Yeah, man.
Enfocar.
Hey, you hear this music?
Yeah.
Go ahead and get into it wide open. These phone lines is wide open. All around the world, we wide open. Sheesh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock.
Where did it go?
Central Standard Time. I can't believe that hour burned by that fast. My gosh. Last thing I remember was talking about Christopher Columbus. Then it's 10 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It is 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You better be out that bed, West Coast.
Get about that bed.
You better get up out that bed. Get up out that bed.
that bed.
It's almost the cadence of Bone Thugs.
It is, for real.
Get up out that bed. Get up out that
Get about
bed.
that bed now.
Get up out that bed now. Get up out that bed
Get
now.
about that bed.
So funny, bro. Anyway, we up in this thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's the vulnerable bone.
It's the vulnerable bone.
It's the vulnerable bone.
So good,
It's
dude.
the vulnerable bone. It's the vulnerable bone. It's the vulnerable bone.
Those guys are awesome, dude.
Hey, it is, but that song ain't.
It's like it was
That song
kinda
I was just singing ain't good.
was that like the original, like, kind of sad rap?
And I'm gonna tell everybody. And I'm gonna tell everybody.
Get about that bed. Gotta get about it. It's the vulnerability bone.
Crossroads.
Oh,
So you don't get lonely.
Na,
So you
na.
don't get lonely.
I'm gonna see my homie again. I'm gonna see my homie again.
I'm gonna tell everybody.
I'm gonna tell everybody about my vulnerable bones. I'm gonna tell everybody about vulnerable bones, vulnerable bones. All my vulnerable bones. All my bones is vulnerable. All my bones is vulnerable. All my bones is
Dude, that
vulnerable.
is
What?
OG, bro.
What?
Oh my.
All my bones is out. What? All my bones are vulnerable. What?
My bones are vulnerable.
Bones are vulnerable. Vulnerable bone. All right, vulnerable bone.
There's busy bone. There's crazy bone. But y'all forgot about vulnerable bone.
Self-awareness bone in the house. Let's get it.
We got some bones in the chat.
Bone, bone, bone.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
We needed that.
Hey, listen, this is a safe space for anybody to share whatever you want to share. Whatever you want to share. When I tell you we're wide open, we're wide open. We could talk about literally anything you want to talk about. We could talk about sauteed mushrooms. We could talk about church hurt. We could talk about basketball, fighter jets. We could talk about chocolate mousse. Hope it's vegan. Here, you will be fully seen, fully heard, fully known, fully loved, even if you're not fully agreed with. 4 out of 5 ain't bad. 4 out of 5 ain't bad, okay? So, that's my spiel. I say it every time we start, and that's it. Okay. Do we have any callers?
Yes, I'm about to get Annie on the line. She's gonna pull up shortly.
Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Creepy song,
Annie, are
right?
you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Abby? You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Dum 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 dum.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Annie, welcome to Wide Open. You are on with Tim Ross.
Hi, Annie. How are you?
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm talking to you right now. I'm so safe.
Yes, you are. How are you?
I am so sorry. Hi, Tio Tim, but I'm Brazilian, so I can't say Tio Tim. I have to say Tio Tim.
Chio Tim, that's
So,
exactly right. Absolutely. I'm learning a little bit of Brazilian as well. Or Portuguese. I'm learning Portuguese as well.
thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, it's a beautiful language. It's like the best of Spanish and French together, so it's great.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful description of it. Awesome.
Yeah. Let me start off by saying thank you so much for what y'all do. You have been such an important voice in my life over the last few years. And I just, man, I thank you. I thank you for being vulnerable and for being a man who loves people. I think one of my favorite episodes is the one where you cussed, where you had strong words for your strong emotions,
Yes.
um, because you were feeling those emotions for women. And as a woman, I just appreciate that so much,
Oh, thank you.
because it's not often that we meet men who feel that way.
Yeah.
So,
You know what,
anyway.
Annie? Let me say, let me just stop and tell you thank you for saying that. I think you may be the very first person that I've talked to that has mentioned me using strong language when I did, and actually can give me the context of why. I feel like most people focused on the word they didn't like instead of the topic that I was so angry about.
As you should have been angry. That was very, yeah.
So thank you. I appreciate it. It's just refreshing that somebody actually knows why I said the word in the first place.
Yes, I do know because I say it in my head all the time.
Oh, that's so cute. That's hilarious.
I'll give you my relational nutrients,
Okay,
and
please.
there's so many of them, but I chose a few from quadrant 3 and some from 4 as well. So
Okay.
clarification and feedback from 3,
Yep.
advice, structure, and challenge from 4.
Got it.
And my question is this, and wrote it down, so I'm going to say it, and then I can give you all the context you need.
Absolutely.
How do I find the strength to make a decision and follow through with the actions post decision when that decision is not something I want to do, but it's something I need to do?
Mm-hmm.
The context for that is I am married for 18 years.
Okay.
I have 2 kids, a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been separated for 4 years.
Wow. Okay.
And we were separated for a year, basically living in the same house. And then 3 years ago, he actually moved out. We're not in like a bad terms. We're not fighting and arguing, anything like that right now. There have been worse times. But I know that I need to file for divorce.
Okay.
And I just can't find the strength to do it. And every time that I want to go through with it, something happens, or we have a conversation, or he says something, and I'm like, oh wait, am I supposed to wait? Am I supposed to just wait a little bit longer? I think the first 3 years, I just prayed a lot for God to redeem and restore and do all of the things.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the beginning of the 4th year of this whole process, he basically said that he doesn't love me and never has. He said that he felt forced to marry me. And so I can only believe the words that he says. And I have taken those as truth because they're the words that he's using. So I have a lot of people tell me that he's just saying that because he's hurt or I don't know, for whatever reason. But that they don't believe it's how he feels.
Mm.
That I don't know what goes on in his mind.
Right. Of course.
We had a conversation last week where he asked me to wait a little bit longer. And I just don't know what to do because you had a caller maybe about 2 months ago. It was a woman who gave the the circumstances that she was walking through, where like she had been separated for a while as well, and had put no boundaries with her husband, as far as like he would come in the house and he would eat the food and he would hang out with the kids whenever, and like all of that stuff. I'm basically in that same situation.
Got you.
So I know it's what I need to do
Mm-hmm.
for my own health. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I know my kids are watching
Mm-hmm.
their mom not be loved, and they're
Yep.
watching this circumstance. I just can't find the strength to do it. And every time I think I have it, it's like he comes and he says, well, why don't we wait a little bit longer? And I don't,
Yeah.
I feel so stupid, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No.
I feel really silly and very weak and defeated.
Okay. Um. Thank you so much, Annie, for just being so vulnerable and for sharing this and for trusting me to process it with you. Like, I don't think you're stupid at all. You're in love.
Yeah.
You love him. And that's why it's hard.
Yeah.
And that's okay. No matter what he says about his relationship with you and the experience that he's had, and I was never in love with you, and I was forced to do it, and if I could do it again, I wouldn't have got married to you. Whatever he says, that doesn't make the way you feel about him change as well.
Mm-hmm.
You love this man. The reason why you would not readily file for a divorce, hold on to the slightest glimmer of hope, is not because you're stupid. It's because you took your vow seriously.
Yeah.
For better or for worse. For richer or for
Mm-hmm.
poor, in sickness and health, till death do us part. You
Yeah.
have remained committed to your marriage vow. For the last 4 years, he has not.
Mm-mm.
And so what it comes down to is, when is enough enough? And enough is enough when you call it. It is not like some girl, I would have did that after the first weekend he left me. There's no way I would have stayed for. Everybody has a different breaking point. Everybody has a different moment where they go, you know what? That's it. You've told me 15 times, 25 times, 100 times, wait a little longer, and nothing changes. And then one day you're going to wake up and be like, that's it. That's it. But
Yeah.
love is patient, and love is kind,
Mm-hmm.
and love is long suffering. Love can put up with a whole lot. Your love has put up with a whole lot. And one day, may not be today, may not be tomorrow, but one day you're going to wake up and be like, it don't matter what you say. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it won't, he could come back sliding on his knees. Oh my goodness, please, please, please. Oh, the other thing I want to say, thank you, Holy Spirit. The other thing I want to say is, I've seen a lot of people get remarried after they got divorced.
That's true.
So sometimes the divorce is like the wake up call for the guy, mostly guys, but it could be for the girl as well. Most men really have that, oh, sugar, honey, iced tea moment.
Mm-hmm.
They have that moment after you're like, I filed. Then it's like, oh my God, no. Whatever I gotta do. Right? And then you're like, well, you know, I don't know if this is real, or if it's the same as all the other times you've told me to wait. But I'm going through with this. And if your actions, if you turn into a whole nother person, I'll know it's the Lord. But based off what you've been showing me, bye.
Yeah.
So it's I just want you to know that's a decision that when you decide to make it, you will have a lot of peace with it.
Yeah.
And anybody that's kind of like trying to rush you to do it, or kind of like, I don't understand why you haven't done this already. Listen, love waits. And that waiting period is different for every individual. This is a case by case. I don't do any cookie cutter advice when it comes to making a decision like divorce. Everybody's circumstance is different. You've waited 4 years. You've been believing God, and God can do miracles if the other person submits their will.
That's it.
God is not going to interfere with anybody's will. I tell people all the time, if God is not going to change somebody's free will to make them accept his son, he ain't going to do it to make them stay with us.
He needs a willing participant.
That's exactly right. And sometimes for men have to lose it all before they realize that they actually lost it all. We're dumb, okay, in this area. I know this because I'm a guy, okay? So I've talked about this before. When a woman is fed up with a man, she leaves mentally and emotionally before she leaves physically. She's gonna have a plan, another job, another place to live. might have another man by the time it's all said and done. But she leaves mentally and emotionally first. Her body's the last to go. When a man is fed up, he leaves physically first. His emotions are the last to leave.
Why do you think that is?
I don't, you know what? I'll ask God when I get to heaven. I don't know why he made us like this. It seems like y'all got the better end of the rationale. He just put it in y'all's DNA, in y'all's body type better than he put it in ours. But yeah, we kind of rashly go, and then we'll be mad if you're dating somebody else. But it's like, you left. Why are you mad? Can't believe you're dating with somebody else. Yeah, I know I left, but I mean, I was going to come back. I could have fooled me. Right? And so I think his, I have a different, just even though it's been, I have limited scope to the context that you've provided. I know your friends may have a little bit more relational equity or more knowledge, but here's the way I interpret his, wait a little longer or give me more time or whatever. I think he understands that when it's over, it's over. And he's scared of that. Now, I'm going to say something that may make your decision easier or muddier. I don't know. Maybe clearer or might be more cloudy. But it's easy for a man to kind of take his time when there's no consequence. He still gets to come over, see the kids when he wants, eat a meal, sit down, act like we're a little family, and then get up and walk away.
Yeah.
It's like, very interesting. There's no onus either way to come back or to stay away.
He gets some of the benefits of being a husband without the responsibilities of being a husband.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that only changes when it's taken away. It's easy to go 4 years if I can get some of the benefits. I'm actually in a perfect world. I get to have my little selfish expression of how I want to live life, and I get to still have some semblance of the family unit that I had.
Yeah. The problem is that kills me.
Of course it kills you. And the question is that fair to you?
No.
Exactly. Absolutely unfair.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask this question. If it's too personal, you could just say no comment. Do you all still have sex?
No.
Okay. And it's been 4 years?
We haven't had 4 years.
Okay. So I'm grateful to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. because it makes it harder if there has been frequency in that bonding of the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
if that hasn't been there in 4 years and it's just been his presence and time with the kids and sharing some meals and stuff like that and going to birthday parties and all that kind of stuff, it's time to cut that off.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Ooh, this is good. I hope it's good. It sounded good to me just now, but I hope it sounds good to you. I submit this to you. Love will let a person leave.
Yeah.
Love will grant you your request.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me how I know.
How do you know, Conte?
Because God does it with us.
Yeah, he does.
He loved the world so much, he sent his son to die for it. And he loves the world so much that if they choose to reject his son, he will grant them their request.
And still keep loving them.
And still keep loving them. I've never stopped loving you, but I do have to stop playing this role.
Yeah.
You don't get to continue to call me your wife.
Mm-hmm.
I do not deserve to continue to call you my husband. That part of this relationship is over, but my love for you remains.
Mm-hmm.
That's the framework that I feel like is beneficial for you. You need to love that man enough to grant him his request. You never loved me, and you think you made a mistake, and okay, I grant you your request. I always loved you, but if you never loved me, it's fine. I'm going to make this divorce official so you can go love whoever the hell you think you're supposed to be loving. Because if it hasn't been me the last 18 years, with our 2 children and with all the memories I've had, you could have fooled me. Great acting, my guy. Great acting.
Yeah.
And now, goodbye.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finding the strength to do that is very hard.
Well, when I haven't been to the gym in a long time because I prefer to do calisthenics now. But when I used to go to the gym, I would never get under a bench press without a spotter. I had to have somebody with me because I had to do something hard. And if I was going to do something hard, I needed somebody to help me lift that weight. And so my encouragement to you is to lean into your support system. Doesn't have to be 20 people, but if you got 1 or 2 people that have been with you on this journey that you trust, let them know, you know what? It's time for me to actually make the decision that I have not wanted to make in the last 4 years. This is going to be really hard for me to do. I actually don't want to do this.
Yeah.
But my love has a boundary.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way God's love has boundaries.
Yeah.
All the people that are like, God is love. He's just pure love. And I don't understand why people are so mad about the way I want to live my life. God is love. True love has boundaries. Lust doesn't have boundaries. Love does.
Yeah.
And the boundary for marriage is that 2 people have committed to live their lives together, not apart.
Together. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want a buddy. I want a husband.
Exactly right. You did not sign up for a roommate. You did not sign up for a friend with benefits. You signed up for a lifelong commitment based on a vow that you made before God, each other, and witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
And if he chooses to abandon that and he wants to tap out on that, that's his choice, but there's consequences to that choice.
Yeah.
You do not get to call me your wife anymore. I am not.
Yeah.
I no longer need to call you my husband. You haven't been for 4 years.
Hmm.
And so whenever you're ready to do that, take somebody with you. Don't do it alone. Cry your
Yeah.
eyes out. Cry your eyeballs out. You love this man. We don't want to do this. And we got to give you what you asked for. That's what you want. That's what you're going to get. And I know you love him. And so please forgive me. This is the man in me. If I was talking to him, I'd say it to his face. He's a coward. He's a coward to actually make the decision yours.
Yeah.
He's a coward. He doesn't want to face you. He doesn't want to face himself. He's on the run. He's a freaking fugitive from himself. And it's easy for him to believe the lie that he lives in away from you than in front of you. Because he'd have to be accountable in front of you. He doesn't want to be. And that's why he moved out. Because when he sees you, it reminds him of where he has failed. And that's what a good marriage does. It becomes a full-length
I'm his mirror.
Yeah, that's right. You are his full-length
Yeah.
mirror, and he does not want to see himself anymore. And that's why he moved out.
Ooh. Thank you, Uncle Tim. I love you so much.
I love you. I love you too. How do you feel? I know
really
that this
do.
is so tough to hear and to have to process. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm not crazy. I feel like that. Even yesterday when I was writing down this question, I'm like, this is such a dumb question to ask Uncle Tim because I know what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
He's gonna say I can do hard things. He's gonna say I need to love myself first. He's gonna say, like, I just know all the things.
Yeah.
It's just really hard to put them into practice
For sure.
when you're walking through something.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Especially when you have certain feelings. And so just hearing it from someone like you, I just feel, yeah, I feel a lot of like validation and like you're not crazy for not wanting to move forward and wait,
Correct.
because I feel like if I tell him, okay, I'll wait for another 4 years, maybe another
Exactly.
18 years.
Right.
And I've already wasted 18 years being married to someone who didn't love me. And so I don't think I'm willing to do that. I
Yeah.
don't know that it's fair for me, and I don't think it's fair for my kids.
It's
And
not. Absolutely.
so
Yeah, no, it's not. And again, you have what nobody can do. What I would say this 4 years has proven and that no one can deny is that you love them.
yeah.
If anybody wants to know why this divorce decree was filed, it's because after 4 years of separation, I have come to the conclusion that this man, or you could have found that after the first 4 weeks. Nope. Love endures all things,
Mhm.
and it has endured it. And
Yeah.
now I release him.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and let me just say as respectfully as I can, it's his loss. I don't understand why these dudes are so
No.
stupid. Unbelievable. It's his loss.
Yeah. I don't know if he'll realize that. He'll probably find a 20-year-old and be happy with her,
Ew. Ugh. Ah. Ah. If he goes to the
Yeah.
church that our friend from Colombia called yesterday, that's probably what the pastor's going to try to hook him up with, a 20-year-old that he can cover. Ew. 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 Ew.
Oh, no, he's a great person. He's
Mhm.
just, I think he has a lot of things he needs to deal with and work through
Yeah.
on his own. So
Yeah. No, yeah, he does. He does. And again, he's running away from that work.
Yeah.
It's just it's I think the phenomenon for me is people actually think it's easier to not do the work than to actually do the work. And it's actually harder not to do the work. Because the consequences,
Well, you say broken.
yeah, the consequences compound.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you. And
Absolutely.
thank you. And just so you know, I have an acai bowl business here in Sarasota, Florida. It's a food truck and a store. And anytime you come to Florida, if you come to Sarasota, I'll hook you up. We have vegan options, we have non-vegan options. So like whatever. And they're the best acai bowls ever.
Anna, you are Brazilian. Of course, they're the best acai
Yes.
bowls ever. They
Yes.
come from Brazil. Like that's your fruit. It's your creation. It's created in your country.
It's
Are you kidding me?
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
coming to Sarasota just to have an acai bowl.
Please do.
I take day trips. Like I will literally come for an acai bowl and get back on the plane and fly away.
I know you were in Tampa last year. I didn't get to see you, but
I'll be back. I was supposed to be in Tampa this Sunday, but because I have to be at the conference, we have to reschedule the date. How far is Sarasota from? So where do I fly into? Tampa?
listen, if you are in Tampa, I will drive to Tampa.
How far
I
is?
don't care. I will. It's about an hour.
Okay. No pasa nada. Too easy. Too
Yeah.
easy. Okay, great. Oh no.
I will drive to Tampa to see you.
Okay. All right. Please put the name of the business in the chat for
Yeah.
for Hector and Derek, and then
Yeah.
I'm coming to get one
Okay.
because I'm gonna be out
Right.
there.
Yes. Do it. Also,
Super
I
happy.
gotta tell you, when I tell my 10-year-old that I talked to you, she's gonna freak out.
Are you serious?
She loves you so much. We listen to you all the time. They know the wide open jingle. They love it. They're like, "Oh, you listen to Tim again?" And when you guys were gone in August or July,
Uh-huh.
it was a complete nightmare, as Hector would say. Complete nightmare in my house. It was depressing street. It was so sad.
Oh my goodness. Well, the Sabbath, the we can't apologize for taking our Sabbath month, but I'm glad we're back so that the depression is lifted.
Thank you. Praise God.
Thank you so much for calling, Annie. I appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
Hey,
Thank
hey,
you. I
and
love you guys.
I'm gonna be
Hector,
praying for you. I'm gonna be
Lee, Derek, everybody.
absolutely, and I'm gonna be praying for you. I know this is a hard thing
Please
to
do.
walk through, but you have everything that you need to follow through with this,
Yeah.
and the peace
I
of
do.
God is gonna be with you. Okay.
Amen.
Okay. Love you.
Love you, Uncle Tim.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. That was dope.
Why these dudes so stupid? Why these dudes so stupid?
No say. No say.
I know that when you're stupid, logic goes out the window, right? But here's the thing that I'm always like baffled by. A guy will leave a girl, right? And some other guy will come find that same girl
Right.
and feel like he won the lottery.
All 6 plus the bonus. All of them. You know what I'm saying? Line them up.
Hit all the numbers plus the bonus, and it's the Powerball.
It's the Powerball.
Right,
It's
we're
that
not talking about
$2
the state lotto. We talking about the national lotto, right?
Right.
So
right.
bro winds up getting 1.2 billion
Billy Goats.
in this person, and then the ex will have the nerve to be jealous and be mad, and it's like, was we watching the same movie?
Bye.
I told Juliet, I said, if you ever leave me, I will stalk you. Guaranteed. I told her, you leave me, I'm stalking you. I will literally it won't be creepy. Like I won't need a restraint. Anything all the way up to restraining order.
There'll be signs.
I'm popping out on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She'll go grocery shopping. She won't even know I'm telling her. She gets back to the crib. I'm popping out the car and let me take the groceries in for you. I don't even like you no more, boy. Why you keep coming over here? Told you I'm gonna stalk you. Just want to make sure you okay. You shouldn't be bringing these groceries in by yourself. I don't know where the boys are, but I'm here right now. Like, I know what I got. I'm keeping that. I'm locking that down. God blesses you with a beautiful woman, and your response, and you have 2 kids with her. So you couldn't. Every day couldn't have been a.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know y'all wasn't just doing it just when them 2 kids was. So you was benefiting from this relationship, even though you felt like you never wanted to. That woman ain't gonna be single long. She files, and obviously she's in love, and she'll have to take her time and da. Man, please. Somebody gonna come to that acai stand and be like, so I would like.
They probably already been there.
I want a bowl and you to go.
Too funny, dog.
I would like an acai bowl and you to go. Can both of y'all come with me now? Can I? I'm in a truck. Can you hitch your food cart? Can I just put it on the truck and just drive you back? What are we doing? What are we doing right now? I don't understand the delusion. It's delusion.
It really is.
Dios mío. Dios mío. Oh my goodness.
Funny, dude.
A bow and you is wild.
It really is, dog.
All right, let's get it. Who's
right.
next?
We got Dylan on the line. Dylan, you're live with Tim Ross. Hello?
Dylan with 3 L's is chillin'. Dylan with 3 L's is chillin'. Dylan with 3 L's is chillin'. Dylan.
All right. That's so crazy.
Hey, listen.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. What's
There
up,
we go.
Dylan?
What up, Dylan?
Hold on. I didn't even know I was gonna be on. Can you see me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, my man?
Okay, I didn't even know
yeah.
I was gonna be on.
I remember you,
I've been
homie.
here before.
That's right. You spun the block.
Yeah,
What's popping?
Episode 25.
Yes, sir.
So
It's like 100 It's like 102 episodes ago.
Literally.
let me gather my thoughts real quick.
No worries. Take your time, homie.
Okay, so I got a couple things I want to talk about today. But
Okay.
I want to touch what you talked about earlier in the pod.
Yep. With the
'Cause
incels?
I feel like that's something I've gone through.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, give me your perspective.
Okay, can you give me like 2 minutes?
Of
I
course.
need like 2 minutes because I'm about to leave the house, so I need like 2 seconds to grab my stuff so I can go get in the car.
Handle your business, homie.
Are you good with that?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm sure. So anyway, Destiny Childhood put Tim's new side hustle, writing one-liners for pickups.
Acai bowl and you to go.
May I help you? Is this your first time here? Yeah. I just want your number 2 acai bowl. Would that be for here to go? I'm so sorry. Maybe you didn't hear me. I want the number 2 and you. I would like those both to go.
Número 2 y nosotros. Got it.
Yeah. I want number 2 and you to go, please. Yes.
Yeah, so
Dude,
Dylan.
you want to know something?
What's up, homie?
You give me. Okay, you give me peace first of all.
Thank
Like,
you, bro.
You were part of the peace journey, but also like you give me, finals heart race.
Really?
You ever been? If you've ever been in like because I played basketball my whole life.
Yes, sir.
So we in the finals, we playing for gold.
Game on the line.
That's game is on the line, you know. There's 20 seconds on the clock, you down by 1.
Yep.
Yeah, you give me that heart race.
Oh my God, bro.
I was like, he said Dylan. I was like, Dylan? Dylan who?
Dylan,
And then I go to the Discord because I don't have notifications on. And I see Hector's trying to call me.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, so what I wanted to talk about earlier, because I'm like, I feel like I've been there with where you say, like, these men feel like, or us men don't feel like we're enough.
Mm-hmm.
Or we get that that mindset that we're not enough, I guess. So, like, I feel like I've been in situations where and I'm not gonna blame females for it or women for it,
Yep.
but their way of saying no in today's age is not how you said, like, oh, they just tell you no and you move on. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna tell them no, but I'm gonna drag them on, right? And I'm gonna keep pulling them on. Like,
Yep.
I've literally had girls tell me that. Yeah, I got one story because, you know, context is what you're looking for. So
For sure.
there was a girl I was talking to like early college.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm 25 now. This is when I was like 21.
Yes, sir.
So this is where I started my whole change into trying to be a better man
Mm-hmm.
and be loving myself.
For sure.
So I used to hang out with this girl all the time. I was in love.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even gonna lie. I was in love. And my mom used to tell me, because, you know, your mama knows.
For sure.
My mom used to tell me she ain't the one.
Mm.
Like, she's playing you kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, you know what? You know, I was always with her. We were going on dates, everything. Like, I was always at her house. We're always hanging out. And her parents loved me. So it was like, you know, I was in the belief of the things.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was a couple months in, and I found out she was like, we never did anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I was just chasing.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out she was sleeping with one of my best friends.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Woo. Yeah, homie. I've been through one of those. I've been through one of
so I
those,
found out
dog.
She was and like, I kind of confronted her about it because he said something like under his breath one day.
Yep.
Because he was like, we're just going back and forth as like friends, and then he said something about her, and I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
like damn, you've been hitting that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I confronted her about it, and he was like, well, he's just more attractive than you.
Dang.
Was the answer.
Whoa.
So that's like, I've gone through that,
Yeah.
like, as a mindset where it's like, okay, maybe I'm not enough. You know, so
yeah, for sure.
I used to be like, oh, I don't want to talk to I stopped talking to girls around that time. You know, every girl's a hoe.
Yep. Right.
But I grew up in a house with 3 women, and they basically raised me.
Yep.
And I would never call them that. Right?
For sure. Absolutely.
So that's something that I realized, like, the women in my life aren't that.
Right.
So why am I calling every other woman this? Right.
Correct. Absolutely. That one may be. There's one.
Yeah.
She's the one for the streets. She's the thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's the one.
She the one.
Yeah, she's the one.
So I understand, like, where men can have that mindset of like, hey, every girl's this, every girl's that. It only takes 1 or 2 to run into, right? And you're like, okay, maybe every female's like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's just the mindset you have and the girls you're looking at.
For sure.
The girls you're trying to chase.
Absolutely. Facts.
So that's when, you know, David Goggins hopped in the picture. So I got into my whole David Goggins.
Yep.
And was like Hector out here running and doing all the things in the gym.
Yep.
I remember being in the gym crying.
Wow.
I was in the gym for real, crying, lifting weights.
Yo, this is hilarious. He started driving It's gonna take a minute for it to connect again.
I'm nervous.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
hello?
it's you back now. You back now.
Yeah, we
Is this
straight
a
up
self-driving
nervous.
car or are
Yeah,
you
Okay, it
driving,
was just
brother?
the internet. It was the internet disconnected.
Yep. It's all good.
yeah,
I'm with you, bro.
We're nervous.
Is this self-driving or are you driving?
He's driving.
It's one of those, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you.
It's hands free. That's what we're
Dude.
doing.
Yeah.
If you get pulled
So-
over, this would be great live stream.
I'm paying attention to the road. We're good. We're good.
Absolutely,
We're good,
for sure. Absolutely.
trust me.
He
And
said,
then,
"I'm paying attention to the road." Look at that.
but I have my topics for today. So Danya Greenberg.
Yes.
She's my auntie. I love her. Bro. I listened to the last episode, and I sent the first episode that you guys had with my mom,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom like fell in love kind of thing. And then I sent the second episode. She hasn't listened to it yet because I break everything down with my mom. We're always talking about Tim.
For sure.
Uncle Tim is our topic.
Wow.
But when she said she was talking about us being on the short bus or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in the gym just listening to her, and I was like this is my image.
Yeah.
My image of her. So I'm a baby on the floor crying and complaining, and she comes up and just grabs me and picks me up and gives me to my father.
Wow.
And then the crying stops.
Wow.
Because the thing is, so when you took your break, I took my break from everything. I stopped reading my Bible, everything. Like
Mhm.
I took a mental break from everything. I was just going through the motions, falling into that social media trap.
Okay.
And then since you kind of came back and then it got me following again, because I was, the thing is, I was praying every day, I was reading, and then it was just like, I don't,
Yep.
I'm like tired right now.
Yeah.
And then listening to her, like kind of like brought that snap back.
For
Like,
sure.
This is meant for you.
Yep.
So that's, I enjoyed her a lot.
That's awesome, bro.
But I think the main one today was men's mental health I want to talk about,
Yes, sir.
because sorry, it's probably gonna cut out. I live out in the country, so
Oh, it's all
on the way
good.
to the city, I got a couple dead spots.
Okay, no worries. We locked in right now.
Okay, so men's mental health is like, I think it's a big thing I went through and a big thing that I'm seeing in the world right now, where a lot of people are suffering.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that the men are an issue. I'm saying that what we as men kind of take and see is the issue. And seeing people like this year, I've had a couple people commit suicide that are like closer to me. Like I didn't, like they're not in my circle, but they're in people that are in my circle.
Yes, sir.
So I'm trying to hold space for these people, right? And like one of my friends, well, it wasn't a man that committed suicide, but it's just suicide in general. Her mom committed suicide.
Wow.
And just like having to hold space, and this is like the first time, this is when you were gone too. And this is the first time I've ever like talked to somebody and mid conversation was like, do you want to pray?
Yeah.
Like, let's stop for a minute. Like, I understand what you're saying, and I can see it. Like, I can see the emotion on you. You just want to pray for a minute. And we prayed about it. And like, I would just have like, I hope she goes through this grieving and she has grace on her mom.
Yep.
That was kind of like what I was through the prayer. And it's like, I find it crazy that a lot of these people feel like there's no one to talk to, or there's no one to go to, or they don't have anybody.
Yeah.
And it was like, I feel like I've been there once before, but I also knew in the back of my head I had people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't really understand how there's a lot of people out here that like you have nobody. There's nobody, like there's really nobody. You feel there's nobody in your life at all.
Yeah.
That you could walk to and you could talk to, or you could just have a conversation. It doesn't have to be about your mental health, but a conversation where you can just laugh, because that's an emotion that's gonna make you feel better.
Right, for sure.
You know, so I was like, that's one thing. That's one point where I just want to feel like I want to hear what you have to say about it.
Yeah.
More, because even the talking about, what is it, incels?
The incels, yes sir, yes sir.
And that sounds like a terrorist group to me.
That's what Derek said. That's what Derek said. Derek thought the same thing.
Right. It doesn't sound right to me. It
Right.
sounds like a terrorist group.
Exactly right. Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to hear more what you had to say on that, because I feel like this is a big thing. And you were saying there's men in the comments saying stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a thing men are angry about.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. And they're angry about it, but then won't talk about it. And that's the thing. It's self-isolation. They're keeping themselves isolated. It's not that they're alone so much as the narrative of that they've made about being alone has to be reinforced. Therefore, they can't talk to people, or else they won't be alone anymore.
Yeah.
So if my narrative is I'm alone, nobody likes me, then you have to be alone and actually be mean so that nobody will like you.
Yeah.
You have to reinforce the narrative.
Yeah, and I feel like you always come off as angry.
Exactly. And then
like
they only want to talk about maybe the one or two topics that they're super passionate about. And if somebody doesn't agree with them, then nobody understands me.
Yeah.
And that's like, and this is what I find like very, like we just had somebody in the first hour that was just putting a lot of stuff in the chat. I invited them to like get on, like call in.
Yeah, I thought he was I'm waiting for him to get on there.
Exactly.
Because I was sitting here watching, I'm like, when is he gonna come?
Yeah. And I'm like, I instead of just coming on and talking about it, they find the comment section is actually better for them because they get to be seen but not heard.
Yeah. And you're not forced to be in the hot seat.
Exactly. So that means, and so if anybody says anything about you, no matter what reaction you get, you're just happy somebody, I know calling his name made his day. Right? Like he's probably doing a cartwheel and eating some ice cream and playing Doom.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm just like, bro, if you're going to write in all caps, just call.
Yeah, you might as well just call and say what you got to say. You know?
Exactly.
The thing is, we can have a conversation about it.
That's right.
And you're not getting told off about it.
Exactly.
You're just having the conversation.
Exactly.
You're being wide open about
That's exactly right. Like there's no, we don't debate here. I'm not trying to out nobody and shame somebody and win an argument. Nah, man, just say what you got to say. Man up on it. If you can type it, you can talk it.
Yeah, because I have the same thing in my family.
Yeah.
Where I have men like that. See, I even said this to my stepdad. I didn't have a lot of role models.
Mm-hmm.
Like men role models. Like, and I'm like, when Tim came around, I'm like, I placed him in the top 3. He's in the top 3 of my male role models.
Thank you, bro.
I listen to him almost every day.
Thank you, bro.
I was like even I was talking to my mom about therapy, because I was like, I go to therapy, and Mara's listening. Love you, Mara. But I go to therapy, and I talked to Mara about it. She was like, you know, you're a unicorn in our society nowadays. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she was like, you're a man that talks.
Yep.
Like you're okay. You're okay with having the conversation.
That's right.
And like talking to my mom too about the stuff, and my mom was like, "Oh, you don't need to go to Mara. You can just talk to me." Right? But I was like, I can't go to my mom and talk about this because I need the third party.
That's right.
That's not the person I came from.
That's correct. Absolutely. You need an unbiased
like
perspective.
My dad, yeah, it's biased.
That's right.
Biased.
That's
and
right.
Even my dad, I don't really talk to my dad about like with any of the emotional stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And because even my parents went through divorce.
Okay.
So this is when I was like 17.
Mm-hmm.
And I carried that for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
And my mom said, like,
she told me, she was like, oh, I'm happy you're going to therapy and dealing with your stuff because, like, not to put all her stuff out there, but when my parents were going through it, my dad didn't want to go to therapy. Like, he didn't want to do that.
Yep.
Right? He didn't want to put the work in.
Right, for sure.
So in the end, she was like, okay, I'm walking away. And that was her choice, which I still love both my parents, and I agree with her.
Yep.
It was the right thing to do because he wasn't choosing to make your marriage better.
That's right.
And that was between you two.
That's right.
So, but his answer for the mental health stuff is, oh, I'm going to smoke some weed or I'm going to drink, right? I've always had that. I got that with my uncles too. Like that's the men in my life are, we're going to, what do you say? We're going to, not hide it, but like push it down.
Yeah. Repress it, suppress it.
Yeah, we're going to suppress it
Yep.
and not talk about it.
Yep.
So I feel there's more men out here doing that need to switch and have actually just talk.
Yep.
And there's safe places for you to talk. I don't mean like talk to your coworker that's gonna go around and tell everybody, you feel safe for a minute because she bats her eyes or he's patting you on the back. I mean, like, you can actually look out here and there's places for you to go and have conversations with people that are like-minded.
Yep. Absolutely.
You can better yourself that way.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No,
I think that's my.
No, I will be happy when we are no longer the unicorns. I will be happy when we have normalized vulnerability for men and women to the point that it's not the exception, it's the rule.
Yeah.
That's why we do this work every day. That's why we show up every day. That's why we make this space every day, because we just want to normalize it for people. If people can start doing this with somebody like me that maybe they only listen to, but they feel safe enough and brave enough to like talk about their situation in front of a audience, right? 800, between 600 and 800 people are usually in the chat. And that's not including Discord. While we're talking about stuff, it's like, bro, if you got enough bravery to talk in front of 1,000 people about what you're going through, it gets exponentially easier to do it after that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just want to normalize that, man, because I know the power and the freedom that comes when you get a safe place to actually say what you need to say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I hope we are normalizing it for everybody. But, man, I commend you and I celebrate the work that you're doing because you are now one more safe man in the earth that is going to be a blessing to other men and women.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, so I had a buddy of mine the other day at work. He was like, because I work at Chrysler, so I work. We're like first response security there.
Mm-hmm.
So we the gate I was working at is the truck gate. So like we do the same thing that the cars do, where we check in the trailer, make sure there's no material coming out.
Yep.
Make sure the right stuff's coming in, paperwork and stuff.
Yep.
And cutting seals. So I usually work the outbound lane because that's the lane where you get to talk to people the longest.
Got it.
I'm here for 8 hours. I'm here
for
for 8
sure.
hours. I need to talk to somebody.
Exactly.
So I live in Canada. I live right across from Detroit.
Okay.
Windsor.
Yep.
So I get everybody from the D coming over, and they're all American truck drivers, and they're all black guys.
Yep.
So just my brothers, I can talk to my brothers.
For sure.
The white guys I work with, they try to talk to them, and it's like hey, how's your day going? And they walk in.
Right.
I'm talking about sports. I'm talking about your shoes.
For
I'm talking
sure.
about everything you got going on.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's like, I walk in, and the one guy looks at me. He's like, man, there's something about you. You can just talk to anybody and have a whole conversation, and you can just come back in and act like nothing happened, go back out there and talk to the next person. I was like, yeah, bro, you just got to know people.
Yeah.
You got to be able to have these conversations. That's what our job is.
Yeah, for sure.
And I got one more thing before I go, because I don't want to hold you up all day.
You good, bro?
So I got a good job right now. Like, I got a really good job. I make good money. I got good benefits.
Yep.
But I've been thinking about doing a job switch to policing.
Okay.
And so we have like our Windsor Police, which is our city, and then we have Ontario Provincial Police, which is like you can get moved around Ontario anywhere, kind of thing.
Yep.
But I want to step into that, but I think there's like a nervous feeling. I'm like, I have something good right now. And I'm like, I can set something equally good, maybe a little bit better. But there's just something there that I'm like, I don't know. No, there's a I don't know feeling.
Yep.
Where I like being secure. I'm a secure person.
Yeah, for sure.
So jumping out into that is, I just want to hear what you gotta you can spit to a young man and he can take from that.
Absolutely. You got a great job, and if your interests change and you want to do something else, you should explore it. One or two things are going to happen. You're going to fill out the application and something's going to bite, or you're going to fill out the application, go through the process and be like, nah, this ain't for me. And you'll know either way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really like, if you have a desire to do something and it lingers, you should pursue it. It doesn't mean you have to abandon what you're doing now to go do that, but you can start putting out fillers and see what the process is, and take the test and go in for the interview, and if it seems like it's really popping off, from what you're doing now to that, it could be an open door and you may love it, or as you get through the process, you might be like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I have a family member who is in law enforcement, and they have tried to get into FBI, policing, all this kind of stuff. They're in this one segment. They're in this one sector of law enforcement. They've tried to move into other parts. Every door has closed. And they are now satisfied because they're like, you know what? I tried to go through that door. All these doors have closed, even though it's something that I wanted to do. And so now I'm content where I am. They don't have that woulda, coulda, shoulda, or regret. Like, man, I wish I'd have tried to do. They did try. The door never opened. And so they took it as God's sign to stay exactly where they are. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll have to try that then.
For sure. Absolutely.
All right, but I think that's about it. That's about it for me today. I don't know. I got three things before I go. So, you and the crew, I want to say I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, man.
You guys, and me and you got the same sense of humor, so I love you just off the rip, dog. And Derek, I appreciate you for being open about your fatherhood. I feel like you and Tim, Hector, I don't think you're there yet. Like, in the fatherhood. Julie, love you too. But or Hooli. But Derek, you opened up to be like, yeah, I want to be a father too, type of thing. Like, I feel like you're giving the young men and Tim, you're giving the young men a good role model to be like that as a father. I want to follow that, what they show in their fruits as a person to be a father,
Yes, sir.
And then my second thing is, I don't know, any of the girls or any of the conditioners, shampoos, I need those. So if you can drop those in the
I'll send you some.
Hey,
drop those in the chat where I can find them later.
Or do we do?
DOUX.
We do.
Is
it we do?
It's just called the do.
Oh, the do.
The do.
The do.
DOUX. Get everything the do has. Your hair will love it.
I'll send it to him. I'll send it to you on. I'll send it to you on Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Derek's gonna send it to you.
Okay, and where can I get that Bible at? I need that Bible.
Oh, Tree of Life Bible. You should be able to Amazon it.
Yeah.
Tree of Life. Yeah. I got the giant print edition. It's fire. The reason why I love it is because it doesn't have any. I'm used to having study Bibles with chain references everywhere. I love the fact that it's just purely the word. That's it.
Okay, yeah, because that's the Bible I got now, where I'm like, I find myself looking at the blue highlight or the red highlight at the bottom,
Yep.
and I'm like jumping back and forth.
Yep.
I'm trying to connect stuff where I just should just read the book.
Yeah, exactly right. That's exactly where I am right now. I'm in read mode. So that's all I'm doing. I'm doing it in English and I'm doing it in Spanish.
Okay. And then, hey, last thing before I go, any of the girls out there, I am single.
Hey!
Gotta put it out there.
Shoot your
And,
shot,
that's about it.
Dylan. Shoot your shot. God bless you, bro. My God, it's the first dude. All these beautiful women in the chat and out here, and finally a dude is just like, state
courage.
your intentions. Dude, yo, standing O.
Stand ovation. All right.
I can't even.
I gotta put it out there, man, because I see these girls come on the pod and they're talking like what they're talking about, and I'm like, y'all really messing up. Like, you're really messing up. Like, I mean, how far is she?
Exactly.
I'm like,
Exactly.
but, how far is that?
Bro, if I was single, it would be a wrap. Man, please. I'd have scooped up somebody from almost every episode. Are you kidding me? This is just, I'm telling you, hey, Dylan, my love for you just went through the roof. I wish every other dude would just be this clear. Get at me. What are we talking about?
Jab at your boy.
Holla at your boy.
I work.
You on your way to work
Go
now.
to church, go home. That's it. That's my life.
Well, if somebody don't get with Dylan, man,
simple.
Dylan,
It's simple. It's simple.
Dylan, listen, ladies, don't tell me that listen, y'all better figure it out. Somebody with a passport.
There's hope in the world.
There is hope in the world. There is somebody. Dylan is one of my disciples. Ladies,
Wow. Cosign.
this man has literally completely metabolized what it is to be a dweller and all the teachings that we give on a daily basis.
We got to start a dating app.
Y'all better stop playing. Somebody better get at Dylan.
Hector, you keep teasing us, man. I need it. You need to put it out there.
We're going to do a dating show one day for sure. In person, it'll be great.
Yeah, man. Anyway, Dylan,
That's all I got today.
I
That's all
salute you,
got.
bro. I salute you. DM's probably about to get tapped. I'm excited. Let us know how it goes. I'm praying for all y'all out here. I hope y'all all find each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm for this dweller on dweller right now.
Okay, well, I'm about to get to the gym, so I'm gonna have to hang up on you. Let the next person call.
Hey, can I
I'm
just?
listening to you still, but hey, I love you.
I love you too.
And I love everybody else.
Let me just say this, Dylan. I know you said you in a country town, but you got the strongest 5G connection to be driving through your town of anybody that I know of. Because this call did not drop. We got people that are stationary. We got people that are stationary in their house and they phone won't work. You driving all around the city and still connected.
What do you? We got Telus and Rogers over here as our big two.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yep. You're here. Yeah, you there?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we got Telus and Rogers as our big two,
Uh-huh.
and I started with Rogers. You know, Rogers, I'm done with them.
Yep.
Don't nobody use them.
Okay.
They're trash.
Okay.
Okay. I drove home, got home, and I had one bar. I was like, maybe this is not going to work. Work called me for overtime, right? And I was downstairs, and the phone just cut out while I was mid-conversation about to say yes.
Wow.
So I walk upstairs, and I go to call back. The phone won't work. So my 30 minutes, like the phone wouldn't, I couldn't get to work. So I missed overtime that day. This was a couple years ago. I missed overtime that day, so I got in the car and I drove to Windsor and switched service. And I switched to Telus. Telus works out in the country. So if there's any people out here that live in Canada, Telus is your option.
I love it. I love it, bro. I love you, Dylan, man. Have a great day at work, okay? I'll talk to you soon.
I love you too.
Okay, man. Peace.
Hey.
It's the homie right there, dude. Hey. Finally had a man bold enough to say it. I'm single right now. Y'all better stop playing.
I'm seeing. We got to talk about some flags. I'm seeing here, brother.
Come on.
Love Dylan. I know he's gonna watch the replay. Dylan, I love you. All right, just take it with a grain of Himalayan salt. I got a flag I got to throw your way. I'm not sure what color it is, but I know you just gave the big cosign. First cosign on Wide Open. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I got a flag to throw your way.
Hit me with the flag.
All right. Driving and FaceTiming is absolutely insane. Full-blown conversation, eye contact to the camera, absolutely insane. Can we trust this man? With another
Absolutely.
human being.
And guess what? If he did it with me, he'll do it with his boo.
I'm just saying.
Booyah.
It could have been
She
bad.
won't have to be worried about him like, I called you 5 times and you didn't answer. Nah, he'll be FaceTiming you, girl, all the way to work.
Dylan, humble submission. If you're going to be in the car, just let her drive because I was getting a little nervous for you, brother. You kept looking at us. It was beautiful. It was intentional. I love the eye contact player, but you could have gotten a car crash.
It's dangerous.
Wear a helmet next time. Something, please.
I'll go.
Dude, I'm
fresh out of defensive driving class. I need you to pay attention, my guy.
Please, brother.
I got that ticket. Texas made me do everything,
nervous.
including, hey, watch the distractive driving, my guy. Cuidado. Yo. Keep the eyes on the road. He could have hit the audio, huh?
Huh?
He could have hit the audio.
Yeah, you could have done that.
Could have just cut the video.
But I think he had a self-driving car. I think he's Gucci.
I was looking
that
at
wasn't
the.
no self-driving car,
I was
brother.
looking at the.
You saw the roof.
The roofage.
The roof.
It didn't look like a
Oh,
Tesla
well,
roofage.
hey, well, he got to his destination safely.
Praise the Lord. He's in a
Booyah.
safe place.
Okay. Maybe the guy's a good multitasker.
Well, Ryan, welcome to Wide Open. You are on with Tim Ross. Ryan will be joining us shortly.
No worries.
Yes, 3G.
Yes, 3G.
Yo,
Definitely not in
don't
Canada.
do that to him.
He got cricket, man. Metro. T-Mobile Spain.
You're such a good whistler.
You're the falsetto, or what is it when it shakes?
The
Vibrato.
the vibrato.
Vibrato. There you go. What
Yeah.
did I call it? Vibrato. It sounded
Vibrato is
lunch.
crazy.
Sounded like lunch. You know what
Hey
I'm
man, I would like the vibrato
The
for
vegan one,
lunch.
the vegan
Yeah,
one.
I would like the vegan vibrato. What?
How would
Hey,
you like
can
that
I can I
cooked?
just tell you, my chef.
Can we just call her? Can we call her? Calling out names?
Nah, cause she not doing this for everybody.
Okay,
so
okay,
don't
got you,
you can't
got
mess
you.
up my plug.
Well, we love you, sis.
Okay, so my chef, you know, I get meal prepped, right? And
Yes.
so I get my food brought on Sundays and Wednesdays for the week.
Okay.
She made homemade pizza from scratch.
Whoa.
I'm coming for dinner.
Hey, bro, I cannot tell you how good this pizza was. I can't even describe how good it was.
What were the toppings, dog?
Olive, spinach, a vegan cheese, the freshest crushed tomatoes. Like it tasted like she just went in a garden and picked everything up. The mushrooms were so fleshy
Really?
and meaty. Oh, it was so good. Okay, anyway, next caller.
Wow. Wow.
Ryan, welcome to Wide Open. You're on with Tim Ross, and you can go ahead and unmute yourself. Right,
Hey, Ryan.
Let's go right now.
He might not be aware that we're talking to him. Ryan, there you go.
Can't hear you yet. I see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you yet. Maybe it'll come in a minute.
He might just need to unmute. Hey, Ryan, could you double check your unmute button, my brother?
Yeah, this happens sometimes.
It happens. Just believe a little bit more. Throw a prayer in there.
Believe a little bit more is so hilarious to me every time you say it.
Gotta hit the unmute button.
Gotta hit the unmute button. And we're gonna tell everybody.
Gotta hit that unmute.
Vulnerable bone.
Gotta hit the
Vulnerable
unmute.
bone. is
Vulnerable
my
bone
favorite.
is still hilarious, bro.
Ryan, give me a thumbs up if you can hear us.
Hit the unmute.
Throw me a west side, brother. All right.
All right.
Does he not hear us?
The banter is great, dude. I love you, Hector.
Oh, we got a thumbs
Oh, we got
down.
A thumbs down.
Oh, that
So
was,
he can't hear us? He probably can hear us on YouTube, but not on Discord.
just-
Let me just
Oh.
double check the audio settings for Christ. 1 second, folks.
Okay.
Forgive the delay.
yeah.
No pasa nada. Shoddy dotty doo. Doobie doobie da. Wah 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 wah. Hebe hebe dooby doo. Ruby ruby doo. Ribby ribby da biggy big goo.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, we can hear it.
Hey.
He believed.
We got it. Hey Ryan.
We in?
We in.
We get it?
We got it.
Got it.
What's up, man?
Not much. I switched to my computer.
Awesome.
I don't know if it was my phone or not.
No, not a problem, man. I'm so grateful that you're here. It's good to see your face. What's going on?
My guy, it is so honor. First of all, it's an honor to talk to you. I've
Thank
been
you.
listening for a long time.
Thank you.
And I gotta say, a number of years ago, this podcast, I want to say, saved my faith.
What?
You guys started the podcast. You know, context is queen around here, so I'm gonna give a bit of context.
Yes, sir.
I've been a dweller for a long time, so I've been here.
I love it. You already got the language. You are one of us for sure.
Summer of 2022.
Yes.
You guys, the podcast launched, right?
Yes, sir.
That July, I was working at a church, and I was released from the church because coming out of COVID, you know, money, the whole thing. I was one of 6 staff that got released kind of
Wow.
out of the blue.
Okay.
And that was like a devastating moment.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, Uncle Tim starts showing up on my feed because the podcast was launching. And I got plugged in. And honestly, listening to your podcast through that whole season totally saved my faith and kept me going.
Praise
through a very
God,
hard
man.
time. And I mean, that's a long story, and I don't want to take up too much time and get to my question, but I just want to shout out and say thank you because language that you've given me through these past few years
Yes, sir.
has just become like everyday language, like stuff that when my wife and I are talking, like there's so many little phrases that you've said that we use in our everyday language just to help each other out.
That's
So
awesome,
I
man.
appreciate everything that you've done. It's been an awesome journey.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Ryan. I first of all, thank you for the encouragement, and we love you and we're honored to serve you.
Yeah. So my question is, I have 2 kids.
Okay.
I have a 10-year-old boy,
Okay.
8-year-old girl.
Mhm.
Love them to death. They're amazing kids. I have amazing family. My wife is the GOAT. I call her the GOAT every day. She's incredible. We're gonna be married for 15 years coming up in December. So very excited.
That's awesome.
And anyway, just where the stage my kids are at, especially my son who's 10. Obviously, he's about to turn 11. And so obviously it's just he's coming into a different stage of his life. Like puberty is coming,
Mm-hmm.
things are happening. And so I know that your boys are older.
Yes.
So the question I want to ask is, if you could go back in time and talk to yourself when your boys were 10, 11, what advice would you give to yourself for parenting heading into the preteen, teenage years?
Yes. So this is a delightful question to be asked because it is this. I could not wait for my sons to hit puberty and to enter into their teenage years because I am a lifer in youth ministry. Even at 50 years old, I still accept preaching engagements for 15-year-olds. I still preach to 15-year-olds. And I would rather be in a room with teenagers than with adults because teenagers have not lived long enough to BS you. Right? They don't even know how to lie good, right? So they just kind of tell you where they are and they're awkward and they own it in their ways. So when my sons, I distinctly remember 10, 11 for Noah in this regard, because Nathan is 27 months older than Noah. So he was 12 when Noah was 10. And I couldn't wait to start having conversations with them about their bodies changing, their voices changing, the feelings that they were having, the emotions that they may have been dealing with. And really starting at that age, Ryan, becoming a safe place for them in a different way. Obviously, when our children are born, they're intrinsically safe with us because we're their parents. We bathe them, we feed them, we clothe them, we're picking them up, we're giving them kisses, all the things. Then you hit, between 10 and 12, now you're starting to make them aware, hey, if you ever need to talk to me about anything, buddy, you could talk to me about anything. And here's what I used to tell him, Ryan. I cannot guarantee you that I won't be upset with some of the stuff you tell me.
That's good.
But I will always be safe for you to tell me, and you will be loved and you will not be judged, and we will get through this together. I would love to be one of the people that you trust when you're having a really bad day, or when you've done something that you really feel like you don't want to share because you think I would be mad. I want you to tell me that kind of stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So I started to like make those invitations and give them that type of thing to start thinking about. And it may seem like, well, at 10, 11, they're still not going to be like, oh, thanks, Father, because I've had a lot on my mind that I really like to get off. But what then I would start doing to reinforce that was probably every month, every 4 to 6 weeks, I would just say, hey, Nathan, Noah, I would ask them this together sometimes, and I would ask them this separately, depending on how we were flowing in a day and driving and taking kids here, there, and everywhere. I would say, hey, it's time for a check-in. From one to on a scale of 1 to 10, how is Daddy doing right now? Like, do you feel like I'm paying attention to you? Do you feel like I've been too hard on you? Do you rate me from? And when we first started, it'd be like, you're a 10, Daddy, and you're like, come on, nothing? Are you sure there's nothing?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you're a 10. But because we started that back then a few years later, not even a few, just a couple of years later, it was, hey, on a scale from 1 to 10, how do you think I'm doing right now? And they'd be like, Noah would be like 10, right? And then Nathan would be like, because he was older, he would be like, I'd probably give you a 7.5. And I'm like, really? Why? And I'm like, well, I just felt like, when I was talking to you, I didn't feel like it seemed like you were more distracted, or you weren't really paying attention to me, or you kind of, it felt like you brushed me off or whatever. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so grateful you told me that. I apologize if that's the way you experienced me. Man, I got to do better. Thank you for telling me. So I just started like to invite that in, as opposed to just like, hey, I told him that he has an open invitation. He hasn't taken me up on the offer yet. Well, he's 11. He might need some coaxing. He might need some help. So those are the, at that age and stage, you put yourself on their radar in a different way.
That's good. That's good. Like we've definitely had the conversation, especially with my son, as he spending more time with friends and stuff, like that open door, like anything that comes up, like we want to talk about it. We're always here. But I like that reminding, like checking in more frequently, because that piece, like, it's kind of like we just dropped it as like, oh, this is an open invitation. We talk whenever, but to loop back to it.
That's
on the
right.
Rhythm, and just be like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so that's good. Yeah, and the rating thing, I never thought about that. That's
let them rate
I'm
you.
Curious now.
Yeah, right. Let them rate you. And if this like you're a 6, it's like, oh, okay. What? And it could be like, because you didn't take me to ride my bike. Like it could be, you know what I mean? It could be like you didn't give me ice cream after. But here's the thing. Whatever they say, it's real. That's the experience they're having in your house.
Yeah.
Like that's the legitimate experience. And here's the thing. I learned this just like maybe less than a month ago. I was listening to a clip with Dr. Gabor Mate, and he was talking to a young lady. He was talking to a woman who was talking about like my parents raised us all the same, and he said your parents raised you all the same, but you're all different individuals. So the way you experience your parents is different based on who you are as a person. So them raising you the same isn't the win. It's if it's at the expense of how you experience them. And so I know for my boys, for Nathan, no means something completely different to him than to Noah. Noah can shrug off a no, like, hey, I'm going to ask you this question. Whatever you say, cool. No. All right, bye. Whereas when Nathan was younger, if we said no to Nathan, it was like personal. Like, man, there must be something wrong with me that he said no to me. And it's like, I said no to both of y'all, but one internalized it differently than the other one did. And then I'm like, ooh, okay, now I got to start paying attention to that with this individual child. Because no means they've somehow, some way, they have associated no with their personhood. No is a personal rejection of them, and that's not true. So then where I could just say no to Noah, I had to give more context to Nathan so that he knew this is not about you. Here's the situation. But just being a curious parent, you're going to be head and shoulders above all the other parents just by being curious. So, yeah.
We try to be curious before we're furious, which is another A.
Yes, sir.
That one gets used a lot.
Yes, sir. We need that one. We need that one every day in our relationships.
Isn't that true?
Yeah.
What about like my son has told us that he gets feedback from his friends that we're strict. His friends tell him your parents are too strict. And when we look at some of his friends, we go, man, there's some of your friends who their parents are more strict than us. And you go, oh, some of your friends, their parents are way less strict than us.
Correct.
So
Yep.
I don't know, how do you navigate like, sheltering your kids, however you put it?
Yeah.
Like we would probably tend to lean on it's better to be more sheltered than not.
Yep.
But then, as my son gets older, how do you just judge when you kind of start to let the boundaries expand a little bit?
Yeah, I also take that case by case. Like I'm not equal opportunity anything. I am more. I have attuned myself to the personality of my children, and therefore I'm making decisions that I feel like are best for them at their age and stage of life. Now, one of the overall things that we've communicated to both of our kids is that your parents are believers in Jesus. And as a result, there are things that you are never going to be allowed to do in our home because we are faithful believers of Jesus. There are places we are never going to go. There are things we are never going to watch. There are games because we're big gamers in this house. There are games we are never going to play just because of our belief system. Your friends might do all of it. You'll never do it as long as you're in here. When you get out, you get to make choices and do whatever you want. But as long as you live here, these are the reasons why we won't be doing this. And I always try to give them context to it. Now, what I would tell you that you need to tell your wife is that strict parents make sneaky kids. Point blank, period. And that's not to scare you. That's not to even make you clamp down more. It's just to make you aware that when we as parents are stricter with our boundaries, kids will test those boundaries and try to sneak around them. Because inevitably they may want to do what we've said they can't do. And that's just their sin nature. They're cute little sinners, but they're sinners. Okay. So just being aware of that made me less frustrated when I caught them doing something that they shouldn't be doing. Because I know exactly why they're doing it, because we told them they can't. And they got outside pressures from some of their friends or their family members, their cousins or whatever. I can't believe your parent doesn't let you play this game. It's so dope, and your parents are just too strict. And then we already told them they can't play the game, but then they sneak and play the game. And guess what? Oh my God, their parents are spirit-filled. And guess what? The Holy Spirit is the biggest snitch of all time. The Holy Spirit is the biggest snitch in the universe. He will dry snitch on you every day without fail. And so for us, we just want to make sure that our kids understand that, yes, we understand that you have that you get to, we want you to interact with your world, but there's just certain things that won't go. And we can't address what we don't know, but inevitably we find out about everything anyway. And then we just course correct. Again, there's got to be appropriate consequence to their disobedience. And then it's followed up with, hey, do you understand the reason why we don't do this here? And my kids now, which, they went through that phase between 12 and 15. I'm going off really Noah's age because they both get the same information at the same time, or pretty much. So between 12 and 15, which would have made Nathan between 14 and 17, that's where they tested the boundaries the most. And now, I'm not saying they're perfect, but now, Ryan, they are so much like, Dad, I'm so great. Like, I know we pushed the limits when we were younger. They say it like it was a decade ago, right? But like, I know we pressed the boundaries with you when we were younger, and I'm like, you mean 6 months ago? Like, but they're like, man, we're grateful that you put the boundaries on us that you did, because we don't have brain rot like these other kids. Like I can literally, this is Nathan talking, like I put my phone down and I look people in the eye. Like I'm not like a zombie. Like these kids don't even look up. I'm like, I'm right here. Why are you in your phone? And if I'm right here, it's a 17-year-old talking.
Oh.
So it's like, they push against the boundaries. That's what all kids do. But they appreciate it. I'm glad my kids can see the value of it a little bit earlier. But if they didn't, I know in their 20s, they would call back like most kids do, when they realize, we didn't tell them this younger because we didn't trust that they wouldn't go back and tell their friends. Like my mom and dad said that we love you more than your parents, that my parents love me more than your parents love you, because they wouldn't let you stay out to 10 o'clock at night. Like we didn't trust that they would say that. So we didn't tell them till they were older. Like, hey, different parents have different values. But what I would say is, if you're telling me that your friend gets to have this amount of freedom, what I'm going to say is, I'm not sure the parents care as much.
Wow.
They might be using electronics as a way to distract their kids from seeing the way that the parents distract themselves. We ain't distracted. We are dialed in. We know if you say hi, if it's a good high or a bad high. We know based on your behavior if you're hiding something or if you're carefree. If you want to blame us for being attuned parents that love their children and are invested in their children's lives and will always be curious about what's going on in their lives, you can hate us when you get older, and I'll give you the same number to my therapist.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the path we're on. Like that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah,
So that is really helpful.
for sure. Good.
Yeah, I mean, again, I appreciate you so much. This podcast has been a huge blessing to my life and has gotten me through some crazy seasons, but I'm here. I'm a long-time dweller for life for sure.
Amen. I love you so much, Ryan. Thank you so much. I appreciate you calling today.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Okay, have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ryan, such a handsome guy. I love his beard.
Right away, everybody was like, "Oh, how handsome he is."
He's a handsome dude.
My bad. Let's go.
I hope everybody is taking notes that have kids. Like, it's a full-time job to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? It's a full-time job to be a parent. And you know what? It's trial and error. Everything don't work with every kid, and some stuff works. Yeah. But I love it. I take my assignment as a daddy seriously. I love being a dad. I love being a dad. Oh, I love it.
Same.
I need to go thank Juliet for making me a dad.
A ver. Stand by.
It's the thuggish. That thing is stuck in my head.
Right?
Thuggish, ruggish bone, vulnerable bone. All right. Take all the notes. Absolutely.
For the next person. Where are you?
Ooh, that beat is giving me something.
Our next caller fell off, so I'm going to the next one in line, but they're not being searched. Let's see.
Hey, turn that track up. That track is nice.
Turn it up.
That beat is like really, really chill. Gabriel, I fully understand that. Gabriel said, I'm hesitant to be a father, not gonna lie. Let me tell you something. The moment I found out Juliet was pregnant with our first child, I was considering, I didn't even know. I was like, am I alive? Am I ready to be a daddy? Will I be a good daddy? First baby jitters is a real thing for a dad. Yeah, it is a thing. I love you, Ryan. No, thank you for calling in. I'm glad we got to talk about it. Being a good daddy it's a whole thing. Beats are nice today. Yeah. I like it a lot.
All right, Jay, we got you live on Wide Open with Tim Ross.
Hey, Jay. Oh, Jay. Okay. Jay.
Hello.
Jay. Evie Peaches. Hey, take your time. I'm going to be here. I'm not going nowhere. Jay. Sharon said, I want to be a mom, but I don't want to be pregnant. So adoption is for me. Wow. Okay. No pasa nada.
No pasa nada.
No pasa nada.
Let's try it one more time. Jay, we're calling you. Was just messaging with you, Jay. Where are you?
Jay, said Dweller, come out and play.
with the things.
Nibbers is mad. I get more butt than ashtrays. F a fair when I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way. Ransom note. Far from handsome, but damn it. Tote. What you tote? More guns than roses. Foes shaking in they boots. Invisible bully. Like the gooch. Disappear. Vamoose. You whack to me. Take them rhymes back to the factory. I see the lyrics.
The fake gimmicks. The stiff is depressing.
Please,
Pathetic.
please forget it. I know it's my style you're admiring. Don't be mad. UPS is hiring.
Jay, where are
You should have been a cop. F hip hop. With that freestyle, you're bound to get shot. Not from Houston, but I rap a lot. Pack the gas a lot. The flay's about to drop. Hey,
All right, we
I
got
promise you,
confirmed Ghostables.
that verse ate so hard, nobody else recovered.
Nadie.
Not
Yeah,
even
that's true.
Buster. Not even
True.
Buster.
Yeah, we got confirmed Ghostables.
It's okay. Ghostables. Bro, every time you say Ghostables, it sounds like
Ghosties.
Lunchables.
It's Ghosties.
And I'm weak.
I don't even have a backup caller, dog, because I was just talking to this person. So
It's all good. No pasa nada.
no pasa nada.
If that's all the call, look, we do calls for 2 hours. If they don't want to, if people don't want to talk for the whole 2 hours, we're here for 2 hours. Even if they're not here for 2 hours, like it's not like we ending the show early. What is that aroma I
it smells
smell?
delicious, bro.
Yeah, you smell that thing wafting from
It's a
downstairs.
wafter.
It's giving full wafting. I like it.
Imagine. ¿Dónde están?
¿Dónde están mis amigos? ¿Dónde están mis amigos? ¿Dónde están mis amigos? ¿Dónde está aquí? ¿Dónde están mis amigos? ¿Dónde
Hello?
está aquí?
Jay, ¿dónde estás, Jay?
¿Dónde están mis amigos? ¿Dónde está aquí? ¿Dónde estás, mis amigos? ¿Dónde estás aquí? ¿Dónde estás, mis amigos? ¿Dónde está aquí? Hallelujah.
All right, we're going to backup plan.
Amen.
Dog. We're going big backup plan, bro.
Amen. Big backups.
Big backups is crazy, dog. A ver.
Alejandra, you loved it. Tell the truth.
Hacemos así.
We are the three amigos, and amigos forever will be. Hallelujah. Vicente Fernández. Yo no sé. Ghost of Yote, chokehold. Chokehold. The last 72 hours, pretty much, if I don't have any work to do, that's all I'm doing. Like, literally, that's all I'm doing.
All right, dude. We're going to a secondary. Moni, we're trying to reach.
Moni in the middle, where you at? In the middle. Moni in the middle, where you at? In the middle. Moni in the middle, where you at? In the middle. Moni in the middle, where you at? In the middle. Moni's in the middle. Play the fiddle.
Hey.
Let me ask you a riddle. Eat this kibble. Why are you fiddling? I don't eat chitterlings.
All right, Tim. I need to process something with you in real time.
Yes, sir.
We have a lot of dwellers that want to jump on the call, go through a huge vetting system, and then right when we get to this moment, ghostables.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
Look, it's all good.
Okay.
Again, we're here for 2 hours, even if they are not.
Amen.
So we could just be here and just talk about other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Want to talk about Ghost of Yote?
Sure.
I'm down.
Moni, 3, 2, on Timmy.
She was there and now she's not there.
She's just like, she just hit me. It was like, I can talk real quick. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me get you on.
Yenna Kill. When is Hooli coming back? She don't care about nothing we talking about right now. When is Hooli coming back? That's a good question. Hey, let's call Huli right now.
Okay. Locked in.
Let's call Huli, see if she answers the phone.
You call her from here? From this way? Okay. Let's see if she's around.
Yo, if she answers the phone, this is gonna be crazy. Isaiah, Ghost of Yote is an amazing game, is it not?
Isaiah?
The storyline is so rich. It is so rich, man. We just dry calling Huli.
Yeah, let's
Cold
see what
calling
happens.
her.
Let's just cold
If she-
calling her. is
We're just
crazy.
cold calling her. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just, call her. Does it let her know?
Oh.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, Huli.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Carlos. I'm
Carlos, how can I help you?
Yes, I'm calling from National Terabyte Association of America. We want to know if you have the proper amount of storage for your computing systems, and if not, we would like the opportunity to see if we can get your business.
Well, I appreciate you calling and I appreciate your concern, but we are good on our end.
How many terabytes do you have at the moment?
I don't know. I have to ask my husband. He's the one who knows.
Okay.
But I know we're okay.
Well, if you don't know how many terabytes you have, you actually don't know if you're okay. And that's what I'm here to help.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Would you mind calling back when my husband is home?
Sounds like your husband's not home right now.
He may or may not be.
No, it sounds like you said he wasn't here already. So I just want to focus in on the fact that if you don't know that you're short on terabytes, it could be that your husband's withholding information from you. Sounds like your marriage is in trouble. I want to help with that as well.
Did I lose you?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, I think my camera's on. Did you just see my forehead?
No,
Sorry.
all we see,
we're still in character. My bad.
all I see is red.
Yeah, that's my finger.
You're not on the live stream, so don't. worry about
You're
it.
not on the live stream.
You're not? Okay. So only you guys can see me?
Yes.
See.
Why-
Okay, I'm in my hair towel right now.
Yeah, we would. Girl, we wouldn't do that to you.
Just making sure. I don't know. You never know.
All right, hey, listen, Huli. So we're over here trying to just be good, faithful people and just run our show.
Yeah.
And somebody they're so tired of us that they just wrote in, "Where is Huli at? When is Huli coming back?" They're like, "Screw y'all. We're sick of y'all. Huli had her
No.
baby, and when is she coming back? Because we're tired of y'all." So I was like, "Let's just call Huli and see if she answers the phone."
Ah.
And you did.
Yeah, perfect timing. The nugget just fell asleep.
Nugget just went to sleep.
Yeah, let me see if I can get him on camera real quick so you guys can see
Nuggle.
him.
Oh, he is so yummy. Oh, he's sleeping like a baby should.
Looks like a little turkey.
Oh my
Amen.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
So
He wasn't sleeping like that in the night.
Listen, of course not. That's right. He
Jacob, sir.
keeps you up all night, and then when in the daytime, then he's like, well, one of the cheat codes to that is, especially on maternity leave, you sleep when the baby sleeps.
It's hard.
I know it is. I know it
Yep.
is. I know it is. But if not,
I
then
can't when you guys switch to that little picture of me. Also, why do I have a tie?
you might be the first person that's asked that question. I have no idea why Hector drew you with a tie.
And also, what's the thing on my hair? Sorry, not to pivot.
Yeah,
I
you
know
have
we're
a
on,
little.
like multiple tracks.
Yeah, you have a little barrette in your hair,
Yeah.
like just to
Well,
keep your hair
Hector,
like out of your
elaborate.
face.
I'm sorry, Julie.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Not the. I can't
And
hear you.
Hector, do not take a screenshot of me in my head.
No,
No, we wouldn't do that.
I
we
wouldn't do that.
wouldn't do that to you.
What was your question? I'm sorry.
Hector,
What's your question again?
what's the meaning behind the thing in my hair and the tie?
So the tie is to showcase your administrative ability. I know you have a
Aw.
skill set in the world of coordination and logistics. Now, what's the next question?
The beret.
Define beret. What is that? Isn't that an army role or military role? What is a beret?
Actually, it's like those little hair clips, that go on like
A chongo?
hairs.
A Brett?
Yeah, I'm also thinking of that song from
Bratwurst?
Prince for some reason.
Raspberry beret.
Yeah, get it, Tim.
The
Hey,
kind you find at a secondhand store. Raspberry beret. Yeah, that's a great
The
song.
beret is
It
to
is.
showcase that you are a female descent because without the beret, it looks like a small boy. So hence the beret and the bow on the top right corner of your face. And the eyeballs are small, but I feel like the nose and the slight smile provides a inviting, warm welcoming.
Wow.
So do I smile like that? I hope I smile. I smile when I'm on camera.
Yeah, yes, you have a pretty smile.
Okay.
We love your smile.
Okay. That's a cute I like that nose. It's a cute little pointy nose.
Thank you.
Also, may I ask another question, Sir Hector?
Yes.
What's with the mic all the way to the... Is it because I have a really soft voice, or...
Are you saying the distance of the mic to your face?
The ratio?
No, I mean like how it's pressed up on the paper.
Oh, I understand. I see the situation that you've put me in right now in front of everybody. And I don't have a proper answer other than this is how life happens sometimes. There's some things that are out of our control, but the mic is there. You're not here. We miss you. We're depressed. It's all falling apart. But just
Not
come
true.
back. We need a female perspective here. This is just a real bratwurst fest. We need you to come back, and we miss you.
We
Miss
miss
you guys.
you. We're talking to you, Hooli. We miss you.
I miss you guys
Thank you.
very much. Very, very, very much. I hope you guys can hear me. I know last time my connection was
We
booty.
miss you. We're talking to you, Hooli. We miss you. That's it.
I miss you guys. What have I missed out on?
Oh, you've missed out on a lot.
A lot.
Man, I don't even know if you want to come back.
What?
Yeah.
Did Hector finally get his $5?
Hector got his $5.
Got the $5. God
he-
is blessing us.
And he told us, he was like, hey, y'all got me for like another month. I got my $5 and I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm about to take my
What?
hike in Cali. I'm not coming back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Somebody actually wired it to his account. That $5 hit. And he said he gonna
He said
split.
bye.
He said, bye. Bye
That's
bye.
hilarious.
So
Are
funny.
you still taking Spanish classes, Tim?
See?
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 ¿Cómo te va?
Tim and the Vulnerables. That's the name of your band, Tim.
Tim and the Vulnerables is hilarious. Ellos son bueno. Para mí, ahora, estoy enfoque en,
Ajá.
en conversaciones y
Sí.
leer solamente.
Sí.
Porque
Sí.
esos dos piezas,
Ajá.
ambos para mí es perfecto.
Ujú.
Conversaciones y cuando estoy leyendo
Ujú.
mi Biblia y ni noticias.
Noticias, ajá.
Sí, noticias. Estoy bueno. Entonces,
Sí.
cuando estoy viendo las películas o
Ujú.
algunos espectáculos en por ejemplo, Netflix,
Sí,
es no
sí,
bueno,
sí, sí.
es no bueno para mí. Yo necesito conversaciones, yo necesito muchas palabras.
Ujú.
Yo quiero leer muchas palabras porque yo hablo mejor. Yo hablo
Sí.
mejor cuando yo leo y
Ujú.
Yo tengo conversaciones.
Sí,
Sí,
claro.
sí, sí,
Claro,
sí.
persona aprende diferente.
Sí, sí, sí,
Yo
sí, sí.
aprendí mucho viendo novelas.
Sí, 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 sí,
Ujú,
sí, sí, sí. Yo traté, yo
ujú,
traté, yo
ujú.
traté las películas y las espectáculos, pero es no para mí.
Sí.
Conversaciones, porque en tiempo real,
Ujú.
yo consigo.
Sí,
Sí,
sí.
yo consigo um,
Light
agre,
bulb.
arreglar, like I get
Sí.
fixed. Sí, sí, sí. ¿Cómo se dice? Correct, correctido. I get corrected. ¿Cómo se dice?
Como me correctan.
¿Cómo me, gracias,
Ujú.
cómo me correctan en real tiempo? Y
Ah, ok.
es,
Ah, ya entiendo.
sí,
Ya
sí,
te
sí.
entiendo. Ok,
Sí,
ok, ok.
sí, 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 sí. Y entonces Marta es perfecto para mí cada día
Sí.
a las 5, todavía a las 5
Wow.
y de la mañana, cada día.
Sí,
Y y yo leo mi Biblia cada día
sí,
en
sí,
español, solamente.
sí,
De
sí.
Génesis. De Génesis.
Wow.
Sí, sí, sí.
Wow.
Sí,
I
sí.
applaud you.
Gracias. Empiezo
I'm
en
so proud.
Génesis y por todos la Biblia
Sí.
de
Wow.
Génesis. Sí, 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 sí.
Wow.
Yo creo, estoy en capítulo 8 o 9,
Wow,
um,
wow, wow.
pero es dos
De
capítulos
Genesis.
de Génesis, sí,
Okay.
sí, sí, sí. Dos capítulos cada día,
Sí.
pero es para mí ahora más despacio.
Sí, claro,
Sí,
claro.
sí, sí.
Con tiempo.
Sí, sí, sí,
Yeah,
sí,
no hay,
sí, sí.
no hay problema.
Sí, 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 sí,
Con
sí.
paciencia.
Sí.
Héctor y Derek te hablan en español o no?
A veces en las mañanas.
¿Sí?
Ok, qué bueno.
Sí, sí, sí.
Tienen que conversar con Tim.
Sí.
Sí.
En el futuro voy a ir
Sí,
a España, Madrid,
sí.
Madrid.
Es bien bonito.
Sí, 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 sí. Estoy emocionado. Estoy muy emocionado.
Sí. ¿Ya sabes cuándo vas a ir?
Um, yo no sé, yo no sé.
¿No sabes? Ok,
La
no hay
próximo
problema.
año, la próxima año.
Sí,
Sí, sí,
con
sí.
tiempo,
Sí, 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 sí,
con
sí, sí.
tiempo.
Y
I miss you guys so much.
te extraño mucho, te extraño mucho, mucho más. Mucho, mucho
No,
más.
I miss you guys more.
No,
Like,
no te
I
extraño.
haven't had a good laugh in a while.
Okay, well, like you know when you're ready to come back. We'll be here whenever you're ready to come back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So tomorrow?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
You guys have callers
Absolutely.
lined up, don't you? I'm trying to be aware. I'm like, it's 11:57. You guys are still doing. Wait, no.
We're not gonna be here
You
tomorrow.
guys end at 12.
Yeah, we end at 12.
Oh my gosh, my brain. I'm like, oh, they have another caller lined up, and I'm like, wait a
No.
minute,
No,
my brain.
we're going away in 2 minutes and then this is the last show for the week because Derek and I will be at the V4 conference in Tulsa.
Nice.
Yep.
I didn't know you were going to.
Yeah, and then Hector's going to be vlogging Dickie's
Hey.
barbecue and Texas Longhorn
Are you doing
steers in
that?
Fort Worth
Are you doing that?
on a
now?
moped.
On a moped.
Yeah,
That
on a
would
little
actually
on
be
a, on a on a
fire.
little motorized scooter.
Thank you for the idea. That's actually a great
I'm
idea.
dead.
Yeah,
Great.
he's gonna be in Fort Worth spinning the block, and then he's gonna go.
Pull over,
awesome.
He's
though.
gonna go to that new like gentrified area in Fort Worth, where, like 7th Street, where it's all bougie down there.
Ooh, that's nice.
And he's
Yeah.
just gonna pull up and see if he can just walk into a random clothing store and solicit them for some denim blue jeans.
Terabytes.
That's wild.
It's the worst cold call in history, bro.
Carlos, terabytes. He almost had me.
Terabytes.
He almost had me, dog.
Terabytes is
You were doing.
crazy.
You were selling it for
You
sure.
were
though,
overcoming
Tim.
objections,
The,
Tim. Good
the
job.
little psychological things you were doing, it was working.
Yeah, it was.
Sounds like your husband's not home.
yeah.
That's like-
We like gave up on that.
Huh?
Or my brain farted and I couldn't play along. That I totally forgot about that.
You would have been good in sales, dude.
Playing along very well at all.
Huli, you're so pretty.
Oh, thank you. Even with my little
Absolutely.
hair towel.
We're showing everything on stream, by the
Come
way.
home,
Everybody can see you.
Come home already.
Oh, thank
dude.
you.
You know that's
you're
not
so kind,
happening.
Hector.
You know that's not
Also,
happening.
your glasses. You're not wearing yellow glasses. It's giving like Dory because of the yellow and the
Oh
and the
yeah.
Yes, it's true. The little fish. You know what?
Yeah.
And I'm not even trying to
Except
do
you
that.
have a great memory.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Unlike Dory. What had happened is when I was in Malaysia, I gave my yellow frames to a guy, an older man that just kept complimenting me, and the Holy Spirit said, "Give him the glasses."
That's so sweet.
generous.
You literally gave him the shirt off your back.
I did. I mean, those are my work glasses, right?
Yeah.
So I have a new pair coming in, but this is this is my first time saying this
Oh,
out
you're
loud.
exclusive.
Oh,
I'm departing from these frames for like off camera. I'm going
so
to a completely different frame for off camera.
what? So are we gonna bury those and like do a funeral for them, or
Well,
what are we
the
doing?
yellow ones will always be my work glasses. This is what I would do the show in, but I want to get away from these frames off camera because I just want to be away from
Okay.
this.
Well, I'm excited to see what new ones you have.
Oh, I've already chosen them. I already picked them
Unless
out. They're fire.
You're doing contacts.
I'm not doing contacts.
No,
I'm not doing
you
contacts.
don't want to poke your eyeball.
I don't want to jab and squeeze into that thing every day.
It's fun.
I feel you. Oh no, it's 12.
Okay. Oh no.
Look at the time.
Hey, that's Juliana saying, "Damn it, this boy kept me up all night. I gotta go." You should be happy I picked up this call, but I'm leaving. But because you're on, I get to do a proper sign off, which is fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Timothy Charles Ross. That is Hector Alejandro Guerrero. This is Derek Israel Santiago, and that voice is the one and only Juliana Buendia Karlovich. Awesome sauce. Thank you,
I
sis.
love you guys.
We love you so much. Have a good day,
Come
okay?
home, dude.
You too.
Okay, bye. Thanks for picking up.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Love you,
Ciao.
girl.
Adios. Ciao, ciao, pescado.
Aloha. Bye.
Aloha.
Aloha, bye. Aloha, bye. Ciao, ciao. pescado. I love that girl.
That was adorable.
She answered the phone.
I'm so happy she answered.
She's a real one, dude.
She's so sweet.
Unlike the Ghostables. No, I'm just kidding.
Unlike the Ghostables. The fact that they have their own category now.
Yeah.
Oh, you one of them Ghostables.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, you didn't answer when we called.
It's okay.
I think they go into the queue and I think they just they still got to probably go brush their teeth and boo-boo and work and I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I have patience.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you guys for having patience.
Oh, dude, it's all good.
Thank us or the viewers.
You guys.
Oh, okay.
And the viewers as well.
Like patience for the people that are ghosting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then also like the production time and downtime for the audio files and stuff like that.
No, listen, if there are people locked in to the show, they're locked in, period. Like, no matter what we're doing. We could sit here and breathe and make bonnets.
It's a Derek's beefing with the Ghostables.
Derek's ready to fight.
Derek's beefing with the ghost.
Alejandra's hilarious. We need a shirt, Ghostables.
Yo, Alejandra, I love her as a moderator.
Same.
I love Sid.
Yeah.
Peace.